Yo, banu anyamino hambola yonke ne keke bo ni adun ya fo ejaka ke moni hebe ko menele batele jatun sin efe mi akena kanji non wo keta shine mene mo fe wo he fo e bi ene minna Germany bi na meje teshin minna Abuja bi na meje teshin minna mesan ni le ame akeshi tesha meje cha mejo fa ma ho man se mene ame fa mba bo awo na kuni woke oni fe mo ne ba wana mo he ake baby Rooney ke Bex ke wayo ke wana mesan mene na mba fita wo he wo nyeme oni choyen ke mene jufo ni ma jufo na ma jufo e fe nya abake oni fe mo ne egbeji bohu obaanye ni OFEE bohu obaanye OFEE ni wo pe wo nyemi nu e ko be ni mene ka wa bagbasa ni me ka she bi mpe ne ka bi pe keke ntu emi e ka nshin ha ni ade soya ni ke wo akiti ke wo she ku e ba che wo fe ko ni wo ba oni wo ke wo nyemi abagbasa ni ibia ne le no fia no ka ata ade ni ade soya o fa de no fia no yo de
Ago jame.
amen
Ago ni mege na me.
amen
Tra umanya bra.
yeah
Je wo gbe ko me.
yeah
Mene jufo ehye ko ochi eke boli na kan ne logo. Eke eba jie he go eba jue he jufo. Wo meni wo je wo la shia ke she jufo ne ke wo la ke ni bi strote wo fi o shia wo ya wo wo tun wo no tumo wo sa wo ya wo sha wo ni bi ahi ni taflache ke shia sane ye wo yo ni be me ken kai be ke bi ashi teshi krobo wo boli okutu no wo gba sane wo gba sane age wo ken kaseni ni wo gba sane hu age wo ken blawo hi ekome eko no wo fe hi kan eje wo teme gbe na ke ayango wo ke je Jamestown ke ba aba na ba chon wo hi wa yeteshi no mene ngon na ake ngenyemi ekpe le hu obla nu njile shile nwe fe ni bi san ni won ba no ba bo le denche edan sande ne gba wo he ne chon tonton mo ne ba he ne boko ye ni bi ne jaje ehale ni ne kase degme ni eha ni bi ne fe ni hu echomi ne ga ye kuni ke ni bipi ni eyo ne ba fe ye ewala biami mene onyemi Emmanuel ni akpo aje eba ke ni ne kome no ke ni jimba bao impele ke mba plama ne no ni aje o fa ne no wo gbe no ko no jo inshi o chonwo ko ni ko fe na kan gbe ne wona sande no wa bibo ojogba
nyera don wa mi na ge wona meguma hi wona meguma froning meguma je edun ewo edin ana me hi ki in le mete go me invite in family members mi na ge I'm fine be in Kenya nasa ne gba numo ya te try me 2 weeks ne ne ge fon ya ge but I feel very excited. I'm about host me on this show. I know you came, but no, in response, straight away, it was very positive. I get, non in fear, de in commit on fear, ni Kenya platform, ni radio, ga dang be, ni ba amplify, no chumoni, wawonchu, ke Chiwoma is ni noya aba beminage it's a good platform. You only get phone here no ni straight away and I'm in. Well ningaboma na sanegba 2 days ago ni sanegba fan mi share mi. Oh nye no chumo shi in atio if you get work basani. Koni when you have arrangement there ni sanegba ne when you botemi. Oh Saniele Babaoye o agba o fe
okay
yenye de no ni mo fi amonto ele o gba fon to ebola
no ira don ni akpo won is an order boshi again wo chebo gbigbiri omi shino o chebo no ba no ko wa agbasane shi again ni me ba le mo ni je ni akpo mi na ke the new Africa well no offer na chomo wo he no je
oh pe acho mi to mo be ni nche Emmanuel ni akpo aje ni no ni mi ni ba twen wo akeka kan lo keta che ke janumo e ba gbe e wo gbe le ise nkekemba teshi nje teshi bo ni inya wo achole grace awo ama la un teshi no ni je ni incha ta un ebeniza anumaji ni 5 years ne na animo e ba chele keti ejole ya wojuba teshi afomi teshi mbada shi Cape Coast oni inomu nuchomo cholo ni nuchomo nuchumo le apost legete Cape Coast be in school ya ke in upcoming any be no Cape Coast no imba spend almost 15 years
okay
in the Cape Coast back to Teshin, Cape Coast back to Teshin, or in and out. Already a summary of ninja
okay no me Cape Coast me school te Kotokraba Road allo
no me ko Kotokraba je one Johnny Estate Government College ni ganchomo le AIJ ni the premier in the whole of Central region. St. Augustine yani were based here. She Ola Training College, Infantipim, Infantiman, this adult, or Nagan Bea me Gachomo. It was very popular within Central region. Or no more in the Bagbele Nekeng Bear. Or me and school in Chakeming, or in primary school, your Jubilee school, in the junior secondary school, your Baketi, in the secondary school, your academy, your Cape Coast, no. Oni bagbena ni nuchumo bachemi geba back to Accra or jeme ya base ye la ye sister je for some years ni education opportunity bagbe mi ake be manyema acha in university education yeah Germany man name or about around 2012 ni nanyo bagbelegbe through this education opportunity and in Jamie Germany or since then
Danny Obaya Germany Germany no mi ohie kano ake mano tawo no ya lo ni mini himo
she deal Germany and he ben plans me gra no me ni bagbe secondary school and in draw ni wa ino mo e wa na ni chumo no ni draw mo ga ni ma architecture ni nge fon ya ge ma fe tech I'm going University of Science and Technology benin more in result me any in our grace ka ba fon ya go enya go ni eba in Germany eche wa isa ekose eba teshi manemi ni eba gbele ni chomo efio go ye teshi mobile Germany egbe ni echon efio adult education or kejo yin sa ni still e go to ya kase blofu ke Germany be no eji courses ni eba offer o ni numu ekele akpe event am school go event ni lewe ba boy amanie o ni yo me ba no me la e wa ka fon ya ge no ni ji ne ni in ye shia ni no me me in result ni ge o be animal kwa ke German language manye ni ge in jwa o mi lo ni anu kwali manage with languages I was also very talented. I was very talented at sports, at technical drawing, other subjects. In my start German language within 3 months in my pick language very quick. Oh, no me inyon ma inyon no we mo inyon you of course.
ni
With
obane German pe echon alo
a
echon
German
other
get
languages.
English. Ni
Okay.
another teacher colleague ni le bachon French. You know no me demand a bit too high.
Mino eke ni engme German achuni German yo alo
German
achoni German
teshi nyo eje teshi
eh
le again you mama te school teshi class of schools back 10 years ago nile eba Germany for over day teacher for ni she eba him be over 30 years no me you German be ni ekwese eba teshi no ni le oni ege no me more 60 plus you close to 70 or no go feel ni leon in this pension age Tony ke bateshi mami the adult education education
okay.
we can be school school ko ni yo omo ni shwane mi ka pa ne use am classroom no me wo ifa me to mo think e dwepo ni wo yitmo around 25 24 mo go ye 30 be
Okay, noni e won bi oji in like chuchu wo be a mi e ko ba ka se German ni esano ya Goethe Institute.
Goethe Institute. Ele ba chake ni bia mi.
Geme me ni ya aji ke una scholarship ogbe na eke obuen classes fe mo ejen dando kwa she German ma mi e won bi o ake in it must have been quite tomboni blofo ke innovative ake neighbor na German ye ni ne
Ano kwale o yo
okay.
me no bi Goethe Institute ni imbakase we mo around 3 months ni na ge we mo le inke session ni minto ni ma bon research fe mo ake okay fine agbene you German what the opportunity ake manye platform manye ma use language ni nke ya here no mini in my favorite reason in ake okay am a Goethe Institute ye cantonment no ba anyo ya den no ya kasije o question no bi ole won bote ni bia ne ni te Goethe je be minto ma make good impression ya ge die je ma kasi German ye ya kasi German no mi still ni ya language school no lolo actually Accra Berliner school no mi yo lolo ingbeko na she no mi yen la la ke cantonment within 20 ejege e kan ingbe no mi ya shia On the library ninge need your go tensi ninge ame onupa ni library mi ya nasanigba Ghana for you le on Germany for le o le no Germany o Germany ngele awie blofo ngele awie other language. He was very, very impressed. He didn't like, bien no, go to student Jimmy Gilonga, oh, Davi, he go to student Jimmy, in German, Teshin Casio. He only him feel ya, ni German, idake go to institute, allo Ghana Institute of Languages, ni OBAANYE kasi German, yeah, or me Teshi school, ni reception agent, ni yo go to institute, reception, ni me Teshi yo. You need the reception in a be library, ni age me library, or German in Mungre awie. You learn the age student Jimmy go to institution, go Davi, Teshin Casio. You need le Teshi, ni enuko neken school ne da no me him fail ya wa. She might like, oh, school BBO, ni you 8 Jacob, or if she anuquali, or I can say German, then you okay, chono no. Ni imba make that good impression any library manager abake am a headmistress ake oblano ne e akase German ye peshi manem ni no me minto yan ma exams ye jeme wa me offer exams for even external students or their own students. She get external student jibu and oba ma placement test kona me o level down
standard.
exactly or in my test there with other go test students. I passed very well. They were very surprised. Okay, how come this innovative? No go ni ame dream check o jema ke moko egbele some small school go ni a chome basic language. In Bakase, the German on my own for almost 90 to 80% of the part. They want teacher for you a hammy the basics, the start then get start. She don't share me in care. Imi bashen ye language ne wonge in waleke time ba womi. Okay, chono no ni ame invite me niji Liberian invite me ke ba a German Ghanaian voluntary program. It was German ninke in first girlfriend, German girlfriend back then ninkele yakpe. It was
virtual program, allo face to face.
Face to face. I'm a fan. I made more 8 Germans, 6 ladies, 2 gentlemen. I'm a bani Ghanaians. There were 8 more 4. It was a camp here big company, you know. Money library money a chuoni a library le no ni program ni a corner. It's called Agriculture and Rural Development Program. ARA. A mission G, a use of the youth in Germany, in Ghana, to bring them culturally together. This social development work, agriculture, cleaning up exercise, teaching and visiting orphanages home. Okay, chono no ni in girlfriend back then back pay. Ni ke chono no ni e bagbele gbe ake okay. Biane in ruo German omo ni in your girlfriend ye be ni leon e papa ke minto ma chance school and no be leon paperwork ke ni bi e ba yen leon ewa. Ewo ke chono no ni gbe bagbele ake okay be university ni minto ma chano admit me. Ni document uni here it was valid and good enough. Okay, in the share in student visa no. It was 2012 around August there. Ni in Germany ni in Bachon. It was invest almost over 10 years of my lifetime in education in Germany, bachelor and masters.
No, offer German Kenya na kan. Whether you are language alone no still any language school allo
visa na hamie ahabo in general 3 months. Yo called no extended. Yo it's just temporal. It's not a guarantee I can have 3 months. No, but no, university. Yo Gemon called I bejano to no, but I know extend o visa. Yo if you feel 3 months bashe ni in your enroll in a language course. You get university ni admit bo bang placement exam. Your placement and then in ba first one in ba fail. Your be sani 1 month ni few ni in 3 months there bad boy sani ma put other measures in place.
Okay.
Your the opportunity to write the second exam was, I think, 4 or 5 months later. Your be sani ma enroll in a language course. Ni ameye certain standards. Okay, go enroll in a language course. For extension, you need a certain number of hours.
Okay.
Danny, I extend. I enroll in a language course, which was just a means to an end. Still in your course, of course. Being in Germany and going to a German class within the country, a better platform of learning the language much quicker. I also took advantage. Only enroll ni the second exam say ni no pass very well. Ni imba start my university education. Danny ke university admit boy amba admission letter ke immatriculation letter ke you are now officially a student of the university. Ni is an owner or apartment or tenants agreement age or your student hostel alo your benche or small apartment or na can contract there ni including your immatriculation document then wire back to the foreign office. Okay, in Asia in document no for at least 1 year alo half a month. Can extend the hour. That was the process ni in pay through for almost 10 years, or at least on the average, every 2 years, you need a new extension. Exactly.
Okay. No meaning ha o akase noni okase.
Non in Cassiele.
Ni mini o akase no te university.
On in the university, ni architecture, no, Benny in Gema Kasi architecture, in Babon Luchimo Few, fitness club, Ghana, Accra, East Legon. Ni Mune school and in the athletics, no me number 1, in of we were ni into a high jump, in field pole vault, can you be about ball and litra? Ewo kechono no ehani can dream performance, a human performance is a passion, an interest for me personally and now professionally. He back then and me enjoy okay akushon. He no go hani imi showing you I will compete in athletic events and excel. Ni in Germany human performance made it easier. Okay, I can choose a path, a career in medicine or in sports. Ni university Ghana education system, a German system, is not on the same level. Unfortunately, you have good grades. Now admit boy, OJ program of study right away. Oba enroll at the university for 1 year. Noba fee preparatory course.
Okay.
For 1 whole year.
Yeah.
Ni preparatory course it depend on no to ni later oya kase university. Ko to ya fe engineering ameke ba wo technical course me. Ya ke jeme oba kase physics ke mathematics different things. Ko to oya fe psychology ameke oba wo different course me. Ni ko to ya fe chemistry, biology, sports and medicine ameke oba wo medical course me. Or me course any year me there were students who wanted to do medicine. Few wanted to do sports science, megwento FE dentistry, megwento FE biology, the chemistry. It was one course me. It was just Latin. The foundation of a medical study is based on Latin terminologies. It was prepare for a year within certain subjects to make sure then you are well prepared for the real course of study. Only back then, I applied to sports science and medicine.
Beno Shion Gan. Bo pay money or na access to course oba Alone you buying a group. Alone me na
Oh,
scholarship.
it wasn't a scholarship. Or no,
No,
it was
group no ka pay. Your college any in Kase. If they ten no choose university no ta no ya. Ni men man no oten again university ne.
it was in girlfriend at that point there. No me alone. Nakan time any me by university. No me it started university for 1 year. No me 1 year ahead.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, any leje a city come naturally Ingolstadt. You fit mo me minto ya kasini ya Accra ni le a Winneba University.
Okay.
Ni Winneba Gemino lewe yo. Ewo ba nimba on paper nkebe a papa be support no fiano paperwork. Ake ameje ma hin my school until ake mana apartment yeah Munich.
Okay.
Kini in girlfriend journey back then and here Winneba ni in war train ke ba Munich. It was school in the University Technical University of Munich. Ni
Okay.
in the university yeah. It was no me Ingolstadt ni around 80 kilometers away.
Okay.
It was na time FM minto watchun ye Munich. It was ni imbanachun ye Munich. It was ni mbashi eje ya ganu me egbe eminjeke. Ewo ni shi eje ni imbahi Munich. Ni minto ma fe sports science alo medicine or imba film research. It take me almost 2 years. Then imba settle down. Okay, this is the university. Ni last year, in girlfriend back then, she played a role. Okay, we were lucky. Okay, she was just about with the train 45 minutes. No, okay. And Jinya Jeko Shong. She went back and man apartment get German right away.
Okay.
In here almost for 4 months, 3 months, done in my apartment. I was very lucky. She know about the decision making name. Okay, oh girlfriend you around Winneba. Ni oto ya kasini ya Ghana. Obaya Kumasi alo. Alo obaya Legon alo. Alo ya Tamale. Kote Tamale ebe. Oh girlfriend ya Shong Winneba ni go ya Tamale. She luckily university in there is the best university in Germany. It's the top 10 university in Europe. Worldwide, it's among the top 50 in the whole of the world. It's the best university that you can go to. Well, I was fortunate. I get factors never back together. I had the decision to go to this university and the closeness of the possibility with my girlfriend and where it was easier. Well, those were the factors they favor me in this kind of university decision making.
Okay. Well, she Ogbako no ni of sports. No you know ni propel bono fe medical science ne hello.
It was sports and exercise medicine. It was be worldwide university say I'm one of the aims. Okay, I'm about international programs ni KG Ogbe school na England, no by Germany. If it's not the language, your qualification in that field there, sani no your opportunity. Most of the times, you are a qualified engineer, a qualified doctor from Ghana, no, but for example, Germany. O start no chumo right away. To money be SS na ni here good grades still in ma the invest engineer be right away. So doctor for your no ba Sanova fee, of course they will recognize your qualification parties and over fee some kind of top up all the time to meet their standards. Course in fee it's a course ni Manimaya United States man tuning as a sports scientist. Maya England, tuning as a sports scientist. Internationally, you are capable of working in sports institutions, with football club, with health institutions, with hospitals, with travel agencies. You can set up your own sports facility. No good nothing. We did the advantage of this internationalized kind of degree programs. No, but it was in English.
Sports medicine. What does it entail? Is it entail more to do with occupational therapy? Hello, Americans call physical therapy.
Physical therapy is a field within sports science. The sports
Okay.
medicine, none will feel, none mean feel here. One is a sports medicine and sports cardiology hospital. What many or tree healer or what use of sports, what use of physical therapy, exercise, to prevent heart-related disease. Ni keji ona tree healer more. What many sports banye ewa o mene health condition ona healer mo. And how can we use sports? Yeah, I guess sports there is a medicine that you don't have to buy. KG once a week, or you're jogging 3 times, or you walk 4 times, then you keep a lot of diseases at bay. Well, my field is interested in how sports can be used as medicine to prevent heart-related disease. Well, many cardiologists, they are specialists with hearts. We don't do surgeries there. We do recommendation. Okay. Benotri, or you have a condition, you need to go to a heart surgeon and get further testing to see what they can do. Menina cancer, chuoni, we don't diagnose it, but people with a disease will try on what use of sports to help improve their well-being and also to prevent the cancer from progressing as much as we can. Danny was a professional athlete within Europe and doing a lot of world high-level competitions to more World Cup, the Olympic Games. All the athletes you see there within the rules of the medical committees that oversee this athlete. Every single athlete need to be medically screened. KG Oyako Hospital ni Dr. Fonyo Bakwebo ni Ebahabo certificate. Okay, this athlete has been screened and there is no risk of heart-related disease there. You can participate in Olympic Games, in World Cup. Otherwise, you will not be allowed to partake. KG Ghana, Germany, were a Ghanaian footballer. Gerard Asamoah ni etwa ball Germany. There is a certain framework. No put a ball letter. Germany is not very restrictive. France, Italy. They are very strict. Okay. This is your condition. This is how you can go about it. We also treat and examine medical and professional athletes, be it footballer, be it boxing, be it athletes, be it basketball. We are one of Germany's 11 medical centers that take care of German athletes for international competitions. It cuts across. The heart is in the center of our examinations.
Okay, no, but medical course no fee ne ubina.
Obiane plan di ma fe in PhD. One fin bachelor, in fe masters. Ni kebaba agbele one fe some small in-house internal projects. Ke it through in PhD ba after you know it will take almost 5 to 6 years. It depends on.
Okay. No, essentially no okay. Amoton ne obueno dwen ni bi ni o afe gan hi. Ni mini habo na kan interest akọ agan no afe no.
Nigi ingbe fami sani ni ewo mo beni wo botemi ni wo gba no isani ahun school isani wo na ge no mi mba yin ahun ke ba se ni ma se ni keji npe mi ni na ge keji school ni mba te ke session ṣùgbọ́n inta bi engmene ni mani ma bo nege sani ne mo fiamu abotwe ewo ni school ni te ke ko se lela ke no mu cholo ni ewele stena money your school ya ni in brothers oni pa me fe awa me school but am te school ni school ya inyo ke ya Jubilee school ke jo St. Augustine's every day up and down for in you a bicycle get me ta you clock pe ke ya school si dey da na ni na de kan de get me ya ke na de kan be sani manye ma ya again, no feel almost more 5 to 6 years. Dani ni imbachake ni junior secondary school no inye safio no le inter or big she inyo ya baketi up and down ni na kanta me no ni ino mo ete retirement was she St. Augustine's ni wa he konklo be school ya be bien eni bajike be almost 15 years of school in primary, JSS and secondary school. Nyemo song in over kilometers. Ni keji oba na access to education ni oba chomi oba nye up and down me pe kekpa ngenya many new up and down. Is the standard back home in Ghana, is the standard in Africa. Okay, the access to education is far away, literally speaking. Ni they making fan at that age of 10, 12, 15 ni ibana na kan hewale ni every day for years ibanye up and down get to school get tole eke ata classroom ege no na wa chon nje eni ebotwe ege enye ego nko te northern region da melo I know it's west in my documentary screen I mean you almost 15 to 20 kilometers now just to go to school ene ke okwe for 5 years 5 years ekole shempo get past school keje le pu parent ba get kwe nyemo no nyo up and down say na go buy ba tashin ba wa mi for farming ba wa mi enu chuo ni chuo ewo ya no lolo ni they can be in the next 20-30 years they will become the future leaders ni keji owo ame school ya okay noko poten wo ame de ake imbi o sheko jeme chi ye ni mi she le no ni yo mi keji nyente school jio inye maya jio ini ake ninte ese na mo ye ni nye maya ina ake anyi nyente kwe kule se na mo wa ko ba be ya ni wo mi wo bo school be no nyo ya school si je na kai ni ya le ha gbe kan bi eni yo wo po petesin education ya no tumoboni isane yale ya ge beni mi yin fani yin teshin ina ake gbe kan bi e go meni na kan ta na ya school ni kente Ghana every 2-3 years ni in asla in family ye teshin ina ni gbe kan bi e shane mi na anya agbo na ya school ni atacho nshi na shekas na me 12 I me 15 ni ka ba ya wo ate o ka the future doesn't look bright ko te this that and because je teshipe ko te la o te nungwa o te bi education is not at the forefront education je no koni amen na ke ko ene ya education it's an investment je ni ko te school men no invest almost 30 years of my life into education she profit ne by education it has no end. Over Cassinia, Professor Jibo, O Cassini over 50 years. Your educational say no more. She ahani amenu ne keni bi ne nshi be ameka me here for no kononi prof in mene no sani wono say na ma bai. Niji especially the parents. Your parent then is ani wo ka ma wo ne gen bejano to me. Begin le enye wo ya tale age o ma mi school da mi school we. E follow any amba mele na kan be na ba wale na ba promote le na ba challenge le ko nenye ya ni le age teshi ke ga dan be ke rural communities in Ghana kule follow ko me ni ka me na ka me be ba ya school of course in ba fe get me ba gbasa ni ba fe research what are the reasons ni nyenye anya be at school aba che baba o shikasa ni ele it's always number 1 oh inye ma pay school fees inye ma books inye ma school uniform baba o it was any what to work be conclo no NGOs there p Ghana ni amembo modern ake community development through education e ba ya no ni government long school ya no chimoni she government onyo go yan for government age eba wo school be no wo hear me ololo e o keji oye position me to beni me ni your be apartment in no chumo I'm good where I am. I have a good life. She came back when again life experiences ni me in my both me ni I had some luck on my side there. Ni making friends, making your opportunity. Okay, oh, be kasi German. If I know that channel, neighbor Germany, it's once in a lifetime opportunity. She's any a standard for a lot of kids. Okay, they will have access to education. Education, it's everything. Again, communication over phone. It's education that made this discovery possible. Everything around us, planes, cars, it's all through education, innovation, ideas. We also have Africans that have achieved a lot, but they also achieved it through some kind of enlightenment, education. Oh, nothing over. I say, Nika Simo Yemi, get you ya wojo. Okoga Nika Simo be Obano Nake, oh, only about Billy and Nibi Kumam, Nikole Mogone, Yak Square, Inang, Cocker farming or Afejo. Obanya no fe different kind of mixed cropping. This crop, Yagole, Benny Obafe Nidia, or education is around us. Nisane guide you in all our decision making. Okay, touch me, Manange. The opportunity, Jake making initiation, a competition, Sanawa, a walk by Fanny, my fan. Camoko be again. Mokonta or pay 10,000 kilometers. Germany game and everybody and the quality. You all that time. No kun again, honey, me heliosi. Na me be like a minnow, a few on a few. Can get me wo plane, can bagan and get me raise funds. Number of army in 500 euro. She get on him by fear, no, any about yishi. Any opportunities, but I can me heliosi, ake. Oh, oblanum ponfine, mabel, to be a bio me, mean, getting not against any bane, mokumbotwe, ni long enake, bene, banye ke ya me, banye no few hour me, banye contribute to the kuneke, a kemokunwe nui, a community development dele, what man be what they yo, what the jeme, ni what lebeni bejano to yo, ha, what be baho, 50 years time, no mere, what be Libya chaki. There will be another generation, and we need to equip that upcoming generation. For me, I believe in education is the key for a better and a brighter future. Okay. The mission behind the Bike to My Roads project promotes education in rural communities.
Project, John motive. Agbene exactly meaning OBAANYE. Ye mami. Immobilize oblahin ko oblaye.
But testing oblaye, I mean, we are get Jay and the quality ni ake moko banye talk pe ke je shon ne ken baba Jay mo fiamo fi me na me wie ne ni ko boy ne tuwe obi o ake o be menja me he ame ye ake moko ne ke ake ame he ya ka maya me fi o di moko e fi e be ame he fi ame ya ake o amale ni keji o dwemo obu na ne ken be onyo dwenge ashon e o dwemo e she lapo
Me no koko here wo me ame dwan ke wemo ke ka yuo ni program e ba no
e viane ke ukwek be fani ba fan get raised over 26,000 euros ni biane CD equivalent yet more 12 CD for 1 euro no kuna kai ke ukwe mi no kuni ya almost towards 50 thousand alo 500,000 Chicago ni abayan akechi a lot of initiative they say why or inje NGO ko ba chaya na cho ame edu sport no ni makele je bi mo pe ma bi imba fe no ko ni plan over 5 years je no ko ni intention no nge mama fe inje dwe mo to ewo mi in plan this and this ni imba ke edu sport imba fe research ake in le no ni ya no e Ghana in le no ni ya no e teshin Yo, tema vete mi ma wa. Mini ma feeling wa o mi. Yo, tomorrow bi e biane. Noni mi mba fee. None ningbe kona. Yo, mba che edu sport ake. Noni minto o ma fee ne. Minto o ma nagbe fa. Fa le ifa agbe e bi ni mo ko nu he. Si biane minto ni nke ya shon. Nke ba mami. Ni me anwe. Me ana. Ni nke encourage. Yo, ni bi ba o ye mi. Si education ni nke non jen shida. Yo, nka ma ke. Minto o ma raise 100,000 euros. Can raise almost 1.5 million Ghana cedis. Chicago ni obana okay my mind schools my mind they know here community development.
Okay, over na ngbo ba raise na kan Chicago.
Ewo Chicago
mi no ba
online.
No ba raise.
Ewo ni menu ake oblanu go mfagbe. Ko pe ewo ke mo ge ko pe mfagbe kenje Germany Kenya Africa mi Africa afi ne de ko ba we to no ba Ghana boy ko choni. Keje Accra ke ba London Ghana fe bo BBC interview ame. Yeah, the BBC it's a road trip, one of its kind. Ni ame ba media babao mini yeah ke moko ewo lole ake bata chone mi ke cross over 10,000 kilometers. Ewo ko finoko extraordinary neke something that is not the norm. Na kind sani what drain ewo biane noni me fio me famo fenoko normal ewo ka na bwa ke o fenoko normal be fine shi wo no pe no fenoko nklo me heli o shan ke ewo ma ba ni ta o ko pe eta bicycle je moto bike ni everyday wenjo o ba cycle kono ke je ke ya bi ewo no ko it's something that calls for awareness ewo Bieni yo Germany ka menue ake o feno ko neke extraordinary ame fio baba o shike slam na ake noni moko fio e fele ke wano ko pote bien am raised our funds through so many means and one of them is through sporting events obanyo ka ke oya jofwe oya fe marathon ni ko fe marathon ne oba promote le ake I'm running a marathon to help raise funds for people with heart diseases allo for people with brain cancer. Loko nakai. Ewo me ingema talk pe ninge reshika to promote education and empower the youth and children.
Ingbe ke oba plan besano a team ni team esanimbo kwa sponsor nye ni many ba sponsor nye esanimbo ko hu anye nye se alo anye nye here efia ni nye ya koni no we raise awareness she ingbe oba start no raise na kan shikaye
Team is officially there is a big team behind me. Before ma put all this team together, ideally eba bon ekwe ye incho me. Well, first agenda it should be a charity. It should be for a charity cause. Like Germans there, they will only donate for a charity cause. Go to now 20 euros global 20 euros. Oga why mene plengo. She go come there is no hospital in your hometown where you are from, and you want to raise funds to build a hospital in your hometown, no nyo promote oba use moon propaganda oba ke onyanye me ame ba ke amenyanye me oba ke onuchumo bi imba use ineke propaganda ninge me ba nasa ne ba word of mouth spread the word come no anke you are doing something for a good cause OFEE on here be make anke 50 euros they want online ni in set up a donation platform I babao I GoFundMe I just giving I Raisley. Le o commissioner ba fono. No ba describe non important no feel. Ni ba ya international. O ba share the links. Ni me ba na ba tande ake ashi machine ejeteshi ni teshi ame library ni yo be fine.
Okay, we understand. Does that mean oba fake crowdfunding platform?
Exactly.
Hello, oba fake Bodenche platform.
There are two platforms. The two platforms is through crowdfunding. First platform, two projects in about 4 years. One, EduSport. EduSport NGO ni I'm a promoter education in rural communities across Ghana. I'm within 50 communities in Ghana. I'm Mina, I'm Savlugu, I'm Northern Region, Babao ni education. If you go there, it's at its minimum. I'm encourage your community, especially the teachers in the community, to form a group of volunteers. And I'm a form the group. They need a learning space. It's like a classroom, a library. I'm a community. Ni ka ame na ne keni bi ni ame ba apply ke ba edu sport ake wo community ne ni ka se mo no fine wo be heko potempo shi wo heko bi ogo ni watch wo he ake 4 teachers ni wo nto na books ni wo ke wo mi laptops ni wo ke wo mi wo edu sports ba na ba inspect the facility ame na ake indeed this community needs this kind of educational support be I'm about capable into their network, and you have access to their. I'm about equip all classroom all library with books, with laptops, with tablets, with Wi-Fi, and there are regular training programs for this group of volunteers all over the communities they are engaged in. Or they do grassroots engagement with community members. Chon volunteer she monoje teshin over cheku bibioko with volunteers called la ba fe called no we fiamo in say no koni ba community or edu sport I'm no donations na make a fund or make a finance or o ninga farming here inge no ninyo into mafia ke no fiano teleporting be 100,000 euros ni minto ma raise mabuana ni inge ba chi nyanuchumo ye community say edu sport there so far in raise 20,000 euros ke wo ame foundation me ni edu sport is a registered NGO in the UK and in Ghana. Yeah, get money established 10 years ago. British teacher now post like it Ghana for years. They are now okay, education can also be really improved in the community. Ni about expand le. It's a registered UK charity organization. Ni are auditor every year, and that was number 1 for me. I needed a charity organization. Ni it's officially registered. Otherwise, stories Nima Bome, Noko Neken Minto Machis. The Germans will be reluctant to support it. Most Germans there will only support a worthy cause. Now, it's transparent, it's registered, we know where the money is going. Or Noji Edu Sport aside, Dani Heshi, Yeni Minje, Nimi Yage, Noko Neken Yage, Nakan 20,000, she can still Manyama raise Eba wo Teshi me. Chimbi Yage 20,000 namo dinke na kan shikaya awo. Inye ninke no power library. Like a library, it's not a private, it's not an NGO. It's a public institution. It's run by the Ghana government, Ghana Library Authority. Ni schools babao ye teshi. E wonye maka ke yama school he ye teshi. E wo be sanimana NGO organization ni manye nke la tune ke no chumone. E wona kan 20,000 e ku inde no ni mi poteni nke bawo. E wo no imbafe another crowdfunding platform ake yeni njene wo library ne nye kwa be ne yo minto masale kechon neke foundation donation say no. E wo no imba raise 6,000 euros. E wo no funds ni mi ni Imbagbele account in my this fund will be controlled by me. I disperse the funds. Money donate, they know okay, Edu Sport they coordinate your jemepe obana message officially no bana a donation receipt. Ni no obanye ni ko OFEE o tax taxation ona tax returns. It's an official platform. It's registered. Obanya on my homepage. See the other 6,000 ni raise library. It's a government institution. OFEE crowdfunding directly into the library's account. It's not possible. It was no, I indirectly collected the account. Ni still, Mafia only donator in the election. Because I'm not a registered NGO, you won't get any receipt. My next stage is to register my own NGO in Germany and use it to raise funds. You know, it's not easy. Get me an NGO. I can only support NGOs. I cannot support private individuals. I cannot support government institutions. The moment you do that, you need receipts to prove to the German finance office, okay, this is where the donations went to. I'm working on in Germany.
Okay.
I couldn't raise as much as I raised for the other. I had to keep it small. You know, in get chocolate library me, in get painting me, in say mortar work, in get books about me. Okay, laptop can be on through EduSport about me. Min sa library me, min to ma fe gate man or the ebe ego ne wo, min to ma fe gate, CCT camera. Min raise funds to construct a multi-purpose pot within a library. Fair, it would be done through donations. To set up an NGO to make sure I can work on this right objectives. These are the two main ways that I raise the funds. The fundraising is not over; it's still open. People can still go on my homepage, read about the project, and donate to either of the two or to both projects.
Okay, meantime, be okay. No project. We a start date, end date. Allo is a rolling program.
It's a rolling program. It's a start date. Imba start with my journey. There is no end. I'm working with other organizations in Ghana as well. Through this initiative, I've connected with other NGOs in Ghana.
Well, have you actually taken the trip by cycling? Hello, it's not a trip. It's a daily cycling event.
Oh, cycling, it's a daily cycling event.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
But you are aware, okay, the cycling journey has already taken place.
Well, OFEE.
Exactly.
Okay.
You
were able to raise money at the start of it.
4 months before, I was already raising money before I even started.
Okay, so you did not hit your targets?
No, I did not hit my target. On the target, it was not on a date. I started, and like you said, it's a rolling program.
Okay.
It's still open. The only thing I get is slow down. There is no action happen. Maybe the thing about getting people involved is to make sure you get a ball rolling. Need be genuine. Get genuine every day. I mean, post no go in okay, you get people's attention. Okay, they also donate.
Well, I suppose I can only join Heji. Many, for instance, are run or marathon there. They make sure that it's run every year.
Exactly.
So that they can generate some money.
Exactly.
No, they one point. They mean people about a team, Loe. I was just wondering whether you get other volunteers who will go through the process that you have been through. Can you make sure okay, Dane I am moko ni abanye a support or true moko na abanye subject a support project
Well, it's a very valid question. See, it's very difficult. Okay, donations raise only about 5% Ghana. Ghana contribute from the 20,000 donations ni Ghana about a share 1,000 euros per. Since I'm the one based in Germany, and Germany is the main source of the donations, the campaign, I'm focusing my efforts through other upcoming events to raise more funds. Unfortunately, donations or fundraising is not a culture in Ghana. Many donate in Ghana, there were people who were connected, people that I knew them. and there was this personal connection to what I was doing. See, Germany, many people, they donated because they heard of the program, they read of it online, they got in touch somewhere. Moko Teame, ni name botuam get a good cause, word support, name donate. If I focus my strength and programs within Ghana, I'm using Ghana as a different platform, but not a platform for fundraising. It wouldn't work in Ghana. That's been my experience.
Okay.
Yeah, the other way, everyone wanted donation. I was on a charity mission. And even I had to pay some radio stations to broadcast my charity event. Ghana is not a proper ground to run fundraising programs. I'm in Sky all day, although you are out there to help a missionary. So it's not working in Ghana. It's Germany.
Okay. Thank you. Anyamime fio mi ake ni akpoba ngele gbasane san ni mbomode nko ni no na fio they can raise shika can ha be can be ke oblahi and school ya eba jale mi fio shi emo ke yele ji sajin pi ni me ba bi ni nga pi hu ye ni me ba wole ake kege chombi e ba hi shiminta ni ake no ofen o ba nu no ni eba gbla mi echon wo shishi ewo efi o mi ake madaleshi amonton ne ye sane gba mi koni ma ha tu ebolo ni amehu ame ni bi ni ba bi ne ba jale mi ojo gba koni amehu amenye ni amekele agbasane fi o lo ni apo oyura don shikashi ofa ne
Yo,
ke lampado e ba ha ni ate kunuma kwe ake e ba cheme we ni ate de nche sanji ni e ba bi bo lo anyemi nu mo ate efi o mi ake ihu ojo he so ojo ko he pi lo fa ne ke o ye sanji no ba bi alo le bo ni o ba kudo ni me ye no ko na e ba bi e koni amehu amejale bomode ni ka bi ejale mi ficho ha me
yo nyande oradon ni apo bo mi da bo sojo gba aketumo lo tun yo keje sisi ini le se ono manu ni fabu okun oku e pra oke o ini le isani apa masumo ni ma fi ahun ohien mi ochi enyo ne ngene bi e ba se pepe ni wotanu mando radio gandang na manda busho du bang ke gandang bi ni e ba fita wo meni fi 3 meni yo man se mi ye sangin enyo etepo ni ma bibu ke ha bu den che o wala shin la lo ni bi ni o fe no ni he ma gbe poten di o ko pe ni ota ke je Germany ke ba Ghana ba gbe na shin ye teshin o den che o shikwen he na ke shin ka ke o agbe na ye osu o ba ke da bi kokoko kin teshin no ba agbe na ye na anyo he fine agbe na o ko fun ya ke o ta ni o fe loko no ke wa gbe ken bi ni ba no ye teshin nke me ko me gba san ya twa me ke ja America akeshin ya me ke bu team up nye fe loko o ba we no he ke fe ṣé ó bà ní o kọ́ pé ní òta kẹjẹ Germany kẹba gbé kẹba Ghana alo tẹ̀sìn yẹ Ghana ó fani gbáwọ̀ èmi sani mí ni níbi ìjọ òkè pé wọ́n mọ̀ ìkẹjọ mọ̀ ìkẹgbọ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ló bá ṣe é jẹ́ ṣe kí ní kàndé kò mẹ́ àrùn náà tó ní ó kọ́ pé ẹ̀bà fi téyẹ̀ ẹ̀ kó ní kàndé dìbò ó fani mí ni bá kẹjẹ Germany àwọn mí ni bá ẹgbẹ́ nu.
Ora don to me no gele ni wo nasa ne gba no gba fon ye be beni na ge be fami saniele gba sana gba o ni ge gba fe agba ni age heli me ashin age heli gbegen bi ashin age heli follow ashin age heli gana bi fence age ni bi baba o ye ni wo ba yen wo chono ni wo ke wa wo ma ni man wa mo di government sanini wo no wo sanini e wo ko gbe ni getale mo ko gbe to mi we inter ye Germany maneni nge ya Switzerland ya France ya Italy ke ni bi baba o ni e ba shegu 4-5 years e mi ake e wo ko gbe tamo matale so neke e wo ni le ye ni nje ni le be ni bi gbediano to yo ke school ke ni bi ni challenges ye ni jemo bomba ke beta ke ya ye noje ta ke ya teshi mami ta ke chon Africa ke chon mami ni me ana ke no ko gbe go ye ni boma base adesa bon boma adesa ba anye fi ke boma adesa fi e ndu ange bon boma adesa conclure bo ma anyo fi no ko nakai ni je oku opeta mo pe na yo ye je aye ni bi baba me ke chon eti mo ko eta moto a on ke fo me baba on fi ni bi na pe ni bi e wo boma adesa le na pe ni bi e ye wo min e wo no ni fi e nke gbele ni na ko ni ma na ke wow mo ko nta oku ope kenje shon he kemba e wa bi ne ke gba ne ke story ni e chon no ni ma gba ne bi ani e kule ma hele me ko me nsia ke anokwale e wo be je e ko yon lelepe anya wo no ba wo plane ke ba je Accra ke ba ya Germany alo ba je Germany ke ba ya Accra si mo ko ba anya ta bicycle oku ope ni lenche ke e wale awo mi ni wo bi eye ne ke ba je iman neje ewo inye no ko fio screen ko fio ni nke ba chon ne ko ni ke mimbo nyesane nye na ni bi ami ojogba ewo no ni nye na ye bi o fa be nye na screen e
nke ha bụ access ọ bụ anya oje le full screen wa wo
Okay.
min kwe
Hello.
ko ami access min kwa ke no min kwa ke ma fe en phone ne no lo shi phone ne
Okay, bụ efe ma wo.
ewo be ne ke ene flexible ewo kenye kwe map ne ewo no ni nye na le blue ne nye mi ne gen countries ni ma chonchon mi fe ne e bibio e kan ko gani ne kan to mo dale no fi Africa is an ewo Africa is the biggest continent in the world with 54 countries ni no ni nye na ye bi ye be shiangam son ni ake desert le be hin le fomo te after ba ni desert over 2,500 kilometers roughly ni o for desert every day okay ni mi baba ompe ke what dey shin be fine it take me 105 days ke what statistic here be ene it take me 105 days ni ingeba fu ma mi fe ni ingeba fu it will be in 106 in an extra day 105 days inge fu 16 countries no me flags ni will be Germany, Austria, Switzerland, France, Spain, Morocco, Western Sahara, Mauritania, Senegal, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana. 16 countries within 105 days with a total of 10,500 kilometers almost. One man on his own, traveling across 16 countries, sleeping in all these countries wherever he gets. Kenji Germany, BNA Munich, yani yo Germany. BNA yo on the 7th of June, imagine she be ni kewo kwe ni nje Munich inyanye me ni yo no chumohi abakpa bigbe megme age anukwale ba fa ne kegbe fa ne chi gbe fa le ma fa hu ko kwe BNA imagine inyanye me ke inu chumo bi ni ame bage atai mano go ba fi be nu chuma bi ni ame gemi tumoshie ni wone CGG ne o ko pe ni ta no ana bi no ko ni special na fi ke ha gbe fan ni mi je ke wa ya ke ni baba oye iye chinsi ke stove ni nge ho ni ye iye atale ni ke ni mo ne ma wo raincoat ke jacket ke ni bi ni ma wo in canopy.
Yeah.
Canopy unye ni ke in abote ego ni ina hotel ina ego ni nke injuba afon be mashon canopy no eji ne eke inwo in water bottles baba oni ke in share desert every day there's an onunu around 5 to 8 liters every day mi nunu e go she ego ninu be wa bi age menu ba anu e ko pe le no fi ano ye ni maka no ni ma ye no ni ma ho fen ye o ko pe yo sijije ne nyanye medmoshi age okay inuchumo amonu pa ne leun e papa eba keshi mami dan over 80 years ago e papa bateshi e wale nje screen to eba Ghana ni eba claim be she ni biba e wenye eba e nyanye me ni ameke manye gbe amene o Germany in program o German TV nye inte German TV yagba in be farming sani o mo fiamo mi se ya ke no o ya nye mi o fa ne ba no ba gba wo e o ko pe ni isa fen ye shian o ene no mi enfanko e wa gbene in yi Germany ni yi Germany inte nya anyo ni Ghana anyo ye Germany ma no ni ya Germany aka at least for 2 days o ni shi eje ni nke nyomi nke te Switzerland o Switzerland domine o ni inje Switzerland ni nga boti France ele minda o France be baba o yemi ni imbaye almost 1 week ni inkem for France o kanye kwe France ni yo bi or Switzerland leda or Switzerland imba fole within 3 days or France ne into another place here France into another place or bien kaka hi baba oni ke ato na yeni ni imbote France in aka ekoneke in aka niji bana be yeno o ana no awo internet is slow or ana ni bio juba viene natürlich wenn escribas comeni yaka ye benone ken she ego ma join few mani ken she ni maka ni ma wo be ma wo stove o eko ni yaka ye ego agbona ni no beje some if structure go ni dam ni echuni don o Germany nge enjoy afonshinka eko ne ken o je chali agbona ma yi gbe go be kama yi gbe sani ma ye blodo no go ni ba mi he wale fi o danye ma yi gbe be in shi France gino ni ya kan go ni gbe shi mo fi o ye mi ni jeme ni aka jeme ne ne France ne ko pe ne o France fa ko ni le on yana ye gbe here o no ne jeme mi un inshon intente e ma fa na o ko pe ni machine no ni maje ni ho mo ni ma ho spaghetti pasta ke ni ma ho ke yeni yaka poten nga ke ma yeni yaka poten jeme ne ni duewo ni ona noko ye OFEE yo jeme one agbene ni inje France be mia Spain you know be in almost 1 week here France in about Spain megmeni inga me akpe Spain ni ame ba heme wo mi age o be wanye wa kan bi e mo o ya ka meguma je ye bi Girona ne nge me poje Ghana ba pe egbe no ni nka ma ge no ni mi ni yen na ge o mali o ya o to ko pe gen ya Ghana be nma ru ene ga go mi to ko gen ya Ghana no kwale ni amege amene Ghana yo eje northern region mene eje Nigeria ege bi ne ege o anukwale san o yu o ta ko pe gen ya Ghana da bida e o ni ele me baba o ye ni noko negenje noko ni ana ke gboma de san feel every day o ko fi o noko negen ha ni gboma de san heli o shan ke ewo be gumade san ni bi baba o ye ni wo fe wa yon fe ni bi ele baba o ni bi ene un ni je na mi ni mi to ego maka ina ego maka ewo filling station ko ni ni mo ba gbele ha mi ewo je me ni aka ewo bi ene filling station choku se ni iya na ni iya kan je me nwo ewo Spain mi ahin bi filling station ye ni nkan ne agbona ewo gbẹ̀fà nìkan ìgbélé ọdún ẹ̀mọ̀ mi ní kẹgbẹ́ ìṣímọ̀ yọ̀ mi yẹn chákì oníbí bàbá ọ̀hún yọ̀ mi yẹn á ní ọ̀nà akẹ́bẹ́ níbí bàbá ọ̀hún yẹn ní OBAANYE ní OFEE ẹ̀wọ́ ìjẹ́ Spain ahùn bí a ní Africa àyà bí a ní mbàṣẹ Africa níjì Morocco ẹ̀wọ́ Ghana bí ibi àmì ẹ̀yà kẹ ní gbẹ́ ní mọ̀ fà á ìṣọ́ nìkan Africa kẹ Europe tẹ́ bá fi tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá fò ẹ̀ ìṣọ́ náà waje mano na ake be school ya me bi epise ye ni ale ake lele ye boat ye ferries ye ni OBAANYE wo defo insho o be fanele e ba gbele ni bi baba o hin e chon mi ake be no ni fi ole anukwale se na mo ye wa e wo mi amo hin no fi e o mba wo ferry keje Spain Tarifa kete Morocco waje me manke lebi intensi lebi manke feni yegbe waje me lenwo intensi lebi ni iyanse Tarifa ye ni awo ferry mi lebi agbene Europe ne nge Europe egbe na Africa mba Europe almost 3,000 kilometers within like 1 month there in the Europe now the next 2.5 months there is the 10 of Africa yani ya nyenye ne mangeni etomi san ma yegunu ko fio ma join fio dan ma channel ni agbene info Europe eta imbashe Africa be Africa ma mi un ahin meni bi o mi age te fio den ni ewu okope meni ponita tondi keje Ghana kete ba mo ferry no na me ga me choni me o ferry no ma je ni je okope pe me baba o ye mi in okope no ni o ferry mi videos kuma ni me mo fia mo ko ina ko ya ge one true documentary ni documentary film film ele agba sane e fin ya ge 105 days ele bebe ni ke nke me nasane ba inyo ngba me no fia no be ferry mi ayo okope ferry mi agbene mi nko steps koni ma to ego mata agbene ye ni internet won no ye plane mi ferry egumeni maje gane in Morocco ne Morocco yo be sanigba nge Morocco bi wa chana me sa mo fi on ngele pe on ngele na sanigba ni egbe fan ni ehelio ame helio shi ni igbelio ame jumo mi in such a way ake o blanu ne nta o ko pe ne yin ne ke mba ma ne mi lo no mi aba yin ni bi pictures come ene Kofi Annan ba ni a very popular Kofi Annan teje meda the Beatles teje meda but man fe ya me ba ne ke cafe ne da ko bo temi ba na Kofi Annan pictures ke ni bi eje me be Morocco nka agbona na kan no ko pe ta ma awon be o kala ba ya ke hunu eni chuo over 40 degrees hunu ye Spain be o kala bo ba chaki abrofo cheme ame use of sunscreen jimi ngeno sena mo be yami modin sane be yani manyenye mi Morocco lewe dawa Morocco almost crossing the whole of Europe meji Morocco dale Morocco impression say ekumene no ni mana no yo pizza ke ni bi le ba bi she ego pizza na blow do ke sardine so maye ni ngwa she ni ma she fe Morocco ne in Casablanca ne bien fin que bien fin que ba Morocco son pictures en Morocco pictures son ni na bi en fin Morocco agbona oni inka anwo meninga pe yegbe no ne en fin Morocco ni ya Marrakesh be ke mokonta oko pe kenje shon kenya shon be abi age ma be fio no ni fio ya je no go ni na age go ma be sa fio ene ke no go ne ke on daily basis no ni wa anyo chono ni okabagba osani ake no no fi OFEE ni okawa no ko poten jije no OFEE on he to me nge ko gbele imbonta one over 5 years ne nge mfangbe kenya kemba shibe sani machono no ni imanye nke fe no ko eha ima o ke me ba na 9 ne ke pictures ke ni bi ne ni imba chonchon mi be amba bo ame sani bi mo ake o be no ko ne ke yellow ni o ko pe Morocco e ba bon fite mo inta e ba jwa ke jwa kensa o kasio ni bi baba o ye no ni bon OBAANYE OFEE ye ni bi baba o different situations ye mi o bien fe Morocco anye Morocco o ke me bi we bi na ke o to ko pe ke yan shona ngo agbasa no ba me be mo fi am to e ba sha picture mo fi ngo agba na anasa ni gba o bien me Ghana Black Star Black Queens in Trabol ni in a celebrate if you she be no I'm Morocco ni try or as anima be if you bien Morocco mountains go cho Morocco ba cho mountains ni or no ni man mountains ni cho min ke ba omo or be no ni cho le different landscapes ke mountains jo ene pa ko mbote or desert at least it was 300 kilometers away or no me I had some few days. These are some pictures from Morocco, the crossing. Okay, you move on there. Still Morocco. Oh, yeah, now you can go on your desert there me in Botebiane. Or you can again in your shon in can't ni wo. Yeah, desert there me. Okay. Ote into this nature. Oh, Cassioni mi baba oh yeah nature yeah me baba oh this is one of the evenings that I had in Morocco. Our own tent in the corner of in my there. There's tent down in my there. Jane Biana J Chele or any account one I be any account war. Or suchu. Now my son or beg beno in my near be an any bote desert me. Beg bear ecumene ecumene why you know if you bay. She told her we wouldn't be having. And then desert lands. Biane. Desert cities here me. She don't know why she desert city no why she another desert city be me. I know it more 100 kilometers ni Osheko any desert city. Be desert emi no anake ya ni show go ni shia song or benika kemen bia age desert ani gbe kamilo and quali desert le benika mi na ko ya Accra da no ko na wo no first class road, double lane on one side, double lane on the other side. It came over 1,000 kilometers Kenya. These are desert roads. These are all desert. Okay, who knew and ever said this is what he leaves behind in the desert. Okay. Go yo here be manke feni o ko kwele min tolo lo ko pie yemi na ka ke je na atra 11 mangajio still ken she ko yani min to ma waye be ayalolo min ta Kenya be feel ke ku me ni hotel fine wana e ku ni hotel drolet no go be mi no wana jema ba base here desert impressions one be talk or cross Dakar, Senegal. Yeah, you know me in your to Dakar, it was almost 1,700 kilometers. Often over for desert road there. Yeah, only na. That's the horizon. You're gonna have to care about go about me. Often desert road. Ni na be she got that and it means Abami. Tam, which was 47 kilometers away. Sunsets. Okay. Mi tu amiga bele be baba mi okay time ye miele okay abuti countries there one after the other still the desert I'm gonna be in this is more like the desert feeling the desert and the whole desert landscape yeah which you can see here okay this is the excitement you can have in the desert all alone We still smiles on your face. Well, we pet call pe fite ya bi be saniba. Ege call te a un ba she ko ni be me bi e be tilapia ko ni ana. Mo muruga me tilapia eden. Bangu be no go konglo omonga ba ye. Ke me ye desert ine chukume na mama ye desert mi ni obi o ake ani moko ya milo. So ego ina me desert mi. Ni bi o ya ke o me ne me un meje. Desert bi ene ko desert mi ko yo ni twa ya je me ona ya video ne mi ake ko yo e twa wa yo ene this day ehi mi ko ko etamo e bon twa ni ato eko hotel go it take me almost 3 hours than in message me ake ko yo ni twa shia son ni ebo te shu mi ke ko mbo te shia mi ke ni bi yo ya ni anane yana nge injo afone ene ko yo ni twa be sa no na no go ni okechi ogugo na ke ohin ke ona plan ya ke shia e boto twe e boto gugom e boto dark any beef o sa no chichi ohin ke no fia no o fe be fami o ko chon be fam ne ke mi be to veni vie e ta ke oni bi baba o ye o gbejiano to o mene oni bi fe mo fe o no go again it's a new chapter ni you open in your life be gbe ele ame chasing me aoni anjin de mo shingun be kon le awa kon mi aon big ni vi ni ko nye gbe ni o yan o gbe no ya amele ko ba chon ame gate na le chase ma ba chase o na ke me un ye desert me on shore Atlantic Ocean ni yo se ni a desert me ni acha me nomads ame jobi e ka ma to e konklo e ka ma to bi o me nye ne ke me ya ni aya molo un ye desert me video ba ego ni eba chase mi ego nye gbe no ne ba mi shi lente omo lele ke ba nyinse nsho na ni nke oko pe in relax je me fi o nsho na ne desert roads ne ne desert shop hotel ni nte no ne o shi ake ni bi fe egbe no these are some structures in the desert ani Jena nge oko pe le no mata o ke jigbe ishimo ye mo mi be fan le Ghana bi ni le ame fan ne ke gbe ne shika me na ke ni bi baba o ye ni blog o ni ha ni wo ya wo hie ye ni bi ko ma mi ke wo jina ka ni bi ye mi ni bi baba o go ni wa yin OFEE it's an example of the things we can achieve ana o fe gbe doesn't mean yemo manke jio shwane jio lebi jio when they in cover almost 254 kilometers it take me almost 12 hours, half a day to complete. These were some of the challenges in the desert, traveling at night. Okay, Morocco, if you feel mashi Morocco, agbene ishi Morocco, if you feel in Morocco, rolo agbene imaka be fane mi Morocco Mauritanian desert for 2 weeks. Ni ni mabote Mauritania. Mi visa. Ke Ghana nyo BGO. Ghana nyo BG bono to ya Mauritania mbo visa. Ghanaians are no longer allowed to go to Mauritania out of political reasons. They are one of the few countries ni apparently I'm a citizen, say I'm a try or now I'm a cross or desert to get to Europe, to get to North Africa. And most people, you will die in the desert if you don't have the right logistics. You truly make me go or country, Mauritania, they kind of have a bad image when it comes to this kind of migration incident. Or I may close, as of this year, I may close their border to Ghanaians. It's not official. Because I'm online or I apply normal, shall I rejectable? It won't get me back Ministry of Foreign Affairs and get a Ghanaian consular, representative of the consulate. You bet many embassy in Mauritania. She were representative. They were learning like Bulani be near Chomiage. Oh, it's not a good time to travel as a Ghanaian. Oh, my hobby and then onion army. Oh, hotel ni ma almost 2 weeks ni hobby ni visa. ni keji oshi Mauritania be o abote landmine ni we anything landmine area ne territory ne ya back in the days Morocco and Western Sahara ni me babaoli there is a country called Western Sahara, and between Algeria and Mauritania there has been war over this piece of land. No one has claimed it so far, or it's still called no man's land. Or 5 kilometers says I know chomi no ka bote Mauritania ne or here be ni go obelo ke no achonchon afan be landmines ye ni UN ame ejie baba o she kume still na me active ololo o ko wa ko gbe be san o ko gbe wa e ni ma nye ti pepe ni nga she Mauritania she be it's a very dangerous territory called no man's land. Blame me lolly mama be na shasha me ke ni bi fen she be na ji fen. That's the no man's land. O border ne o ko pe ni maje agene ake dan o ba chon mi be tani o here Mauritanian visa. Ko here Mauritanian visa no ya mi. O me driver so na me chon ni machine a check dan am abote mi for further processing. O bien na me ha ni ma ya be sani ma konse ni ma to hotel. Ko ni ma aka. O be ya na hotel ko ni aka for 2 weeks. And every day she got famous on every day I'll pay almost 100 euros, right, to pay for the hotel or for 2 weeks. I have a calculation. Nibi ni inka chonchon there's a time get souvenirs can it be some news that will weigh me bike to my routes all over the place. Be for almost 6,000 kilometers in almost 2 months, still in the desert. But ni mabadroni noni sanima fe imafe ningeshi Morocco. Visa already 2 weeks later. It was very complicated. This is now in Mauritania. This is me in Mauritania. This is still me in Mauritania. Me in Mauritania. Biane. I'm on desert. No, I'm a road. Or shops. BBB. Nekeni. Banyo ahenu. Any big man. Or be desert. Jena. In hotel, or animator go or any desert ni action intent me. Ke landmines ye genjo, landmines be genjo, be no enle. Ni ayo no fun ye share me, I scorpions ye share me, or you know ba kan be wa so le age no go na kan be. Ene je chele ni modumo no fun ni ba na me gbogbo ike ni bi egbe no. Mauritania bia ne. Bia ne wo fast forward le ni nganya bu de Senegal ya ge Mauritania, HFU, Mafo, Senegal, Mauritania, Nouakchott, Mauritania, still Mauritania, still Mauritania, Mauritania Desert Road there, or none mini join only solar panels, and etomi, Sanima join, Kashiami. Che be Mauritania penny che yo ga hunu encho le gen be obe ko no ba kan wa wo agbene inshi desert mi biane in Mauritanian capital city of Nouakchott biane imashe Senegal hotel ni abote be pasta ge sardine no ko ma ye gbegene mi nje ho ni na lancho inshelen stove ngen cheese ye mano ingo ke ni bi she talk any be enemy me home pasta viene get or African in a the border from Mauritania into Senegal chains now I get more handcuffs and I get will get there and let fana no go neke ba viene that's the desert. This is some roads that I use to reach Senegal. Benoni machone crocodiles can be fair beno. No mini man ani befale I a wild kind of wild hogs ni ame aklonto ni they feel threatened there, they can become very aggressive. Yani anye ame song benoni anye le babao no any signs ye jeme age be wa ko wa afupongo nyenye desert mi onufu na lole ko ba chunwe ni ami omo shi beninge onufu nge scorpions ke ni bi egbe no fe poto ni wild pigs ama nyenye jeme na ga ame jofu di fe jofu ekule ke jofu be onu e baba fe gbe fami so gbe no ni anye fe ekomene ecology ni ogama ba pe no baba o be Senegal Africa evashe o bien aba bombu mo na ba bon kwa ma ge no branu ni ime ya o bien mo fi amo hien fele ya ge o mo gun to ko pe o ngeme me yo teshin ene wa fi teshin ame fe megme ya school ame nyenye ame community ne gen na gba chonchon no pa na ya ko school I know in this community they will need some kind of educational push. Ina mo meba fe ame. Kaji ame temo ko ne ekole opportunity ko eba ni ele ye neje. Mo gbe kene eba da ne ele beni community ne bejano to ha aga minto ma fe no go yan community ye ona kan no ko na kan ni. O ye ni achonchon be egume no ne. Be zanimato ego ma chage shikaye ego ni ma ye ni. Fe be easy ya go le ye no ni. Pastor no ego unza ma ho sardine ego meni me ma se no ni yo ne apo ge no manu filling station no mo ne ye ni ma she insheko be in akamo go fai ni ta filling station aga over ne manye ma wo filling station ye lo ge o sane be Africans we are also very hospitable I can't know na pastor ni intaje ni in yo be family sane no ne ge fe abo ani yani aka filling station ni aka ye Senegal no ana e bi ke ni Senegal ijemo mba foje jeme for almost 1 week when e bi ane in ashe Dakar the capital city the capital is very chaotic nimo inne kenje Senegal Kenya Cote d'Ivoire nimo ne every day o gbele ehin kra ni nibi ni ina yegbe no mi je fe mi here ya adumo lole se ni lole ya ni akpo ni ile no ni woni me feel again nibi ne she road safety it's not in our dictionary je no pe nibi baba o imba na ye jeme mo ko ni le ewo ye choni e te ni kan shi ni ewo ne o ke ji choni ba pa fan be le un ṣe bá gbé ní ele no ni ya no ṣe road safety ni bi ni yan wo yen mi Africa no me ne e wo fe ene no ko ni be fa mi imba na ni wa ga wa yan chun we ni e wo ni bi ele baba o ye na wa yan ga chun we ni o ye ni imba base ye Senegal ne to Ghana ni te la fo yen Senegal no na ka Dakar Africa is it's a common ground. Right? Joange, you are back in Ghana. You are not. You are in a different country. So that's what tells you, okay, there is a lot that we can do. And then we're going to get 4 rounds. Yeah, Senegal, ni what some sightseeings. Ne? Exactly. This is all Senegal. Okay, Dakar. Senegal. Driving in this city, it can be a dangerous game. On my way to the Ghana embassy, on the Ghana embassy, in the Ghana ambassador, and that's an about the project. There was a lot that I also did engagement on the road. This was in getting out of. There is Benuolile, Amadan Chulu, Namami, Jame, Niniele, Nona Gehamine, or Moniyom, or Ningbina, no nation, or Afili Tank. This is the Ghana embassy. As you can see, Ghana ambassador led Mojeme, Mrs. Asempapa. Imbalagin flag, a new flag. That's a new Ghana flag. Benny Imanyenyo, chocolate no get ham here Ghana embassy no me yeah. Driving in this country it can be a dangerous game. I don't have there's a lot of videos Nicolembe be she ene numone ni inye numo mi a oni gashe eni ashe bi ene on to me Africa bi mo fi amo nye me fe ye ni eko ne inte eko ya he nu ni mama ya ge o kwe ba anyami ba no ye ni o mo ye mi o nde ma fo ni mi o ya denge shi ya koto shi ya ma se ni mi o ni eni ndame ya na ye li pepe Africa bi be ni wo yan ni bi ami ele were good and the challenges at the same time. I invite me on Kamiana Sanegwani woye near Bonisa. Nganya Ghana biane koni wofo ni bia no kuku shi gbenoni ma chonchon gbe ekume ne ene ye gini ne biene yo ko biele e ba fite ni inye manyemi a ongeti Sierra Leone o Germany ngo blanu ngo intimu go shop ni akemi aga no ne fiti ele ba yo sa bia bo o lucky ni mafini inye ya shede me ni mo basa ha mi 2 days dan inye insa macha ingbefano o bejini inyanyenye no ya Africa egomene ni ngoni ne o gbele awoko no ko ta o kenye ne be nu mi o ba chon no vaya enele nyemi ne kenson kenje Senegal Kenya kagbe Guinea Bissau Sierra Leone road Ehifio Liberia see the challenges with the road alone was more than enough mogoni na nimi ho ogogbe Africa le Ghana nimi ntale be me ahiem fiame ya o mo invite na gwe banu wo yeni o wo gbasani fine mo ni ike family genyanyo amene maybe didn't get to pay a bell and let if I and any money. Can you money? No go ota or go pay a bear. Planning get marsh, benny marsh, or beginning by bowing, going to be and coming Nasanik bar in Shan and Froning, can it be fair or no pound thing coming Nasanik bar? Viene to more Guinea Bissau. Near trouble. I do a Ghana, then what you any I'm on a Ghana, me. And I'm in trouble. Right on next to the road, mebu akwe. She video and a hotel when me to hotel ni abi mo gone ge mba woti ya chomi hotel ni akano ne toilet ni amebe water closet sink ni pipe be me shower be me ji aye ko no ade o tuna ke anya ke wone no bi ni akanwo ke prison jo hotel jo nye ma ke sa tuna ke anya ke akano ne sa twa nye ma kano ya ni bi ni yo sa twa mi o mi inside training can no no get from sa train no ke mpilo ni kan no ni wo o ye ni kan ni ma wo ne ki e won shina iye ma lock o nwo ni shina lock ya ke ko wa lock shina ya agbo na dani o ba yen o fan ki ye mi o iye ma fan ki o be shina in lock ni ma kami nge wo ni biele baba o be ko me oni ba chon no ye Guinea ne be na anye no ne ene fe me egbe be fansa ne ye ni monne inye ma cha no zani ma to ego ma wo mo go ba ke ma go we what inje ni o na ego no wo e bi ene mo go shi ani bi on aka ni wo ne ane Conakry Guinea e bi ene ni imana ko ko gbe e ba bon fitemo be zani ma na ego ni ma sa Conakry traffic ni yo jeme lole ya ke o le ni jio ame le ni jio still mo fi amo yen ni ya mi ni ma choncho ene me fi ngbe ni onye ma te onye lole ate mi ben go nto ko bi genye beneno fe e be ana ko gbe ni enu ne genye ma te ya jeme ni mo ohune Daniel challenges ni yo mi Jaffe man aba won fi no penny ara ka agba no fe isani ni inse Conakry iyen shika bank ni ya fe ame ATM shika be mi amane mu ele JBBO Kenya Ghana straight. Oko we on if you take on in Chagishka and Liberia, in Liberia ne. Liberia, Sierra Leone, or bien me babu ko aga magba san age lanu o talk up be Kenya be na mo fi ene she fe egbe be fine o ko pe agbe bumi ezani ma wo by square bule mi do na minsa ni agbe shi agbe bule mi ni bule mi npo be ezani ma fi iye ko ni ma wo ko pe bule mi ko pe e ba fite ko be ezani ma sa viene me babu eko ego me one no gonna get Ghana pe she the across the whole of Africa she ninja she eko ame moto wele ame ifo na me ta moto come no o blaye na mo ame nye ni ka ba ya school ame nyo over 2 hours ke ya school agone weekend sana a chu farm ni bi or Ghana ni bi allow you there ame nye ame ya farm or Ghana no be a Ghana yemi West Africa ke other African countries fe ke o wo mi be 100 years or 1 year shown again on about Europe ke other continents now and develop way before us. These are the little things you know I don't feel you get hellish you know you know no you know go be only me mean feni wa moko aba yeah no na feel you know Monrovia Liberia ne and get me about opio yeah be you know nisha Liberia ina I go ma hotel se fen yi watchman ko ni ya try shina ni ba hani ye ni le ka ni ke ha mi aga bi ya ka jen ya wo watchman ko gate man bi ni ya kan wo na me ya agbo na ne Mangolo ne Côte d'Ivoire agbo ne nche ne Côte d'Ivoire ne ke Ghana pictures elubo apago oba she Ghana bia ne na get waffle ke ve fe elubo ne and imagine I'm little ya get radio stations get TV station now but more it's a unique story. No African has done this. This is Nokoni groundbreaking, historic. She's still a platform, radio stations, TV stations now Miami wabo no amplify this mission here. Bibushka, I go get no go ba there when you wabo. Yeah, me letting we she in family there was a team name of Fiamma Bachuni. She's still there. You need other platform to promote and spread the word. And even I didn't make it to the Jubilee House out of this achievement. Ghana we get 20 I'm a fan about invite them and they can't get a beer. And someone cycled over the same, even more than this distance alone on his own. Still, the recognition was different. If we don't appreciate and applaud such achievement there, yeah, people are not also encouraged to sacrifice. I get me by wonokomi. Ghana Mbashebiane, welcome to Ghana. Still Cote d'Ivoire, and then this is a Ghana reception. Teshin cycling club ke amonupa komeni leon ke ba wo program me am ba all the way to Elubo, almost 400 kilometers ni am ke ba pay me ke mita on ke te back to Accra. No preparations of your Elubo ne the final pictures, one of them is Cape Coast. To many we Cape Coast German this is family and friends, and exactly Cape Coast. Cape Coast. Cape Coast girl, I'm a paving bed with a lot of cyclists. And it was tap catch on coming to my schools, Ninga Mana Sanic Bashi Washek Beke or one year watch on schools near Ninga Basani. There were BNFN, there were kids who came to join in the welcome party. This is still Cape Coast, the London Bridge in Cape Coast, the Cape Coast Castle. Edu Sports, NGO in raise funds. I mean, which one I'm a Elmina. Or Nimi Akeko say, in Chonjame, in a quite no one I'm a chun, in I will be a or Nakanska, Mina make a chun, or this is one of the things, or I mean, we can be school, but I have a learning platform. I have a digital learning skills. Baba only and I'm a living as soon laptop, I'd be your laptop. Or these are some of the skills ni through this program anye ahagbe can be ne when ekoni hopefully I mean to ma expand your teshi can it be fair or this is the partnership that I'm also building, all right, across the Ghana community. We should think of the bigger picture, Ghana as a whole and even Africa as a whole. This is Elmina. These are the wonderful kids Ningame and Nasanigba to see exactly what they do. This is us. Ni Onyegbe when you Accra. Accra bene.
Yo, ni akwa ye.
Ni Accra yeah.
Uradon ake. Oko we fangbe keje
Shidabe.
Germany a wo ba she Accra hwehwe wonder bushin. Nage kwen yesane enyo etako ma bi bushin obi ete. Ni
Ete.
table hu ebeshidin amen bi busane awo wo ne no embo. Wo
Sanibe. Oh,
ni wo kwen wo bi e she pepe be shin ke 30 minutes so ma fitai. Kuni table hu
okay.
anagbe kuni ame bi busane meni ba shibo kon. Many
Okay.
bas na me donate wo foundation mi le hu be kan no po ji no ni hia wo titri alo ke
Okay. Oh, no, hey, yawa.
hia wa
No, guy.
yo no wo nyemi no ko me Abdul Razak America yo ewe ni no ekule bupo Abdul Razak o fa ni o mi to ekolo ba mi
Uncle Fana member and family the money.
Manya Abraham.
ani aje mo Abraham
Yeah, brother. Monsieur Kono. Na Beno Bashegan. Beno Bashegan, na Beno Bashegan in
Oh,
K. Me a mean kai way back 70. Brofonio Gwaje Ostra. The Ike to go level with a bike.
Keba.
It's a bike at the Ostra one. A first and in dangerous. She many think about you on any like a program name, in like a Gadangwe program name, many. Nyano ni nyanyuku, Moroccan Colony, Ghana, not in a shack on way. It's a cyclist Colony by Ghana, not in
I mean,
a.
follow a lot of those stories, exactly.
Yeah. Ninya the Moroccan heading Kachun and Equatumia, office like uncle she, Meneta bicycle, Morushe Ebashakra, ni Brofomen Villa, ni chon pictures about a chon pictures about places, ni chon can be. Brofoman, I'm a little bogon this is Burkina Faso. I mean,
Amele.
Burkina.
Exactly. Amele.
No, about for no cookware, instant be in any be in your be. Adventure no take care. Expenses is out of your pocket alone sponsorship
It was sponsors say I may provide me with bags. Ninja will call pay. Ni no
right.
it was save it was in not three sponsors. Mokome Hami helmet around 300 euros. It was be AJN Kotokumi. Bags around 2,000 euros. AJN Kotokumi. And Danny ties na ke Hami ekule 200 euros. She anima wo nonima ye
Financially everything is from your pocket.
Exactly. Everything they want donation say only in raise ninge sasai library can be here. There was a certain percentage ni into the logistics. She financial visa ni the bashe no pay 500 euros. Ni bashe Morocco assist in drone ni ma in the bashe no pay 500 euros na hani get Ghana. Ni hotel ni aka desert no Morocco before ni mashe Maya Mauritania in 4 weeks and 2 weeks every day was around 100 euros, 1,400 euros. It was no over 80% to cover the expenses of the whole journey.
Right.
It was not an easy trip. It was an expensive journey.
Exactly. She will come. She
Radon.
in uncle ma hill no my drum of Afi or no. Milenchama baga one project kuno one
Nice.
Okay, Wagadang, no couldn't want fee out of for packet where you pay what you okay.
Oh, okay.
Or now sponsorship Kaja Kuja Mansell Habo
Exactly. It's
Response
very
to KDM
difficult.
man say, look,
Exactly.
Africa. No
Nakai.
Africa no di me ni wo here come no aka ba wa wo me ni Uganda say
Nakai.
no ame wa
Oh,
wo
that.
den che out of 4 packet. No man, when looking at your the bike if you electric bike ni you say
That normal
manual.
bike. Manual bike. Exactly.
Ya na get I say draft you
But she I mean get
mountain
GM
bike
or
okay issue.
exactly. Nakai.
Issue.
It's not electric bike. Maybe
Of
about okay
funny.
electric. It's a manual.
Issue. Oh, radon wa mbra obo modern wa ni keep on keeping
Boradon.
on. Keep on keeping
Oradon.
wo ba cha
I
fan
will.
wo ko ni wo ba nye
OBAANYE
fan
OFEE.
ya ke Africa
Oradon.
le wo need ni wo
Definitely.
jo fo mba go na ni ke wa wo ma jo fo my back into the office.
Okay, thank you very
Why
much.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
In there na ke chom di new say wo ko no new say musician
Bear Bonnie.
over
Okay, Neo say. Okay, okay. All right.
over don't wa.
Yo, wanda ni o say she wanda le shoju gba onye pa ne keje buku nta na ebisa ni egbe kan shi mi panye pa wa mo pia ma fi le sane kombe ko ni onye wo cover 30 minutes eke no fia no efi fo pan no onye fa ne nu mo komete o fa ne ni o ko sane kombe aba o sane kombe pe
Yo, Nyeminu, Minshi Okon,
All
Mono Fini,
right.
literature miake, Nine, Menepo Nyafi, Moku Nyafi,
Okay.
Ti Oba Modern, but no fane, no here o tent, the only be fair or cock beno, ni o walk betting. Strong, can it be ne? I know here to your he, Kade no Nicolo, a weird locobat attackable. I don't know. Me who from there? See me guided tour. The
Okay.
Cairo, the Alexandria, the
Oh,
Egypt.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Nake tomo shianga ke eku tomo nshoke.
I'm okay.
Think you don't know on year before 25 hours a day. Chonde nye no na
Clear.
I shop. Oh,
Okay.
tefete ni ota okọ no ke chon desert near me.
All
Agbere
right.
nimbo nine o na he ko ju o he ye o na he ko o ya kunjo no ye
Yo, all right. On gutete. Kadi kenklen tunele eba botin jamo meji Davida nke tun ya yo wani eba kwen keje CCJ ka tanagbe ninche inyashe Côte d'Ivoire police fonyo ko ba fomi gbe ete moto ni eba search in bag yani ngbele bag mi fin o ke ngbele mi na ba na tu ye mi be he search me out of suspicion already. I'm a spy. He have any reason. They can what they search him bag. They can believe na. Ni hononcho. Ni what mo si wenyo. Ewe ba na tu yen bag kwen si kwen no ele ake mi ya prison ton. Ewo tu je in li en mane ko ye wa da bida. Inge no go na ke ya. Ewo gbe fan le anukale danger e mi si no go ni in basole age be yo aba bunye no. Dani Chia no quale isho ku beni poi try Chia ke ba beno she luckily towards Mauritania ne bon na kani efe ma wo I tractors un ye Germany ke in left and right there Chia ko be she tractors say te Germany na me clear road there e wo road there me ni Chia ba bote no nyo to ba chon ba chi she emie da she tractors say ba clearfen dani Ejuele enjoy once a week, allo once in 4 days. Intale mawono no gen chake once a week allo no ko ya kai ko ken na pipe e ken foni bi ai. Dani ke maya ni ase be gen in fe lo ke ni ase hotel ko. Allo shia mi e bush ko mi gen chomi. O fin go fan be mi you come up with all these ideas. O no mi ke banye.
yo me nye nu ni akọ ora don nye fa ni mo ko be no ko le ba bile mo ko be kon ko le ba shile ike ye foundation le hun ike ta yele ke bu amo je foundation ja kesin ike ya jama ni ta ni ke wo teshin be ke bi a chose mu ni o ke mo ko ye no ko ke mo ye ba nye ni le we ni no yo ife akesin ni mo e bi fe yo Angela Angela no. Anana. Ufane ni o mute he no bila anje ye tashi o lo no walo tema.
Be mute.
Ufane ngabo 5 minutes pe no o wie ko no
Bene,
ya fast
iela,
fast. O
iela.
ya la. Okay.
Minta mashio kong ni aje. Alo akpamo.
Fɛn gbe.
Ewa mini joke be denje.
Ni akpɔ adze
Ni
kaka lɔ.
akpo okay. Kakalo. Fene okay kakalo wake bacha ogbe no shenyo. Ejake kakalo ni banye ne aka open field ni mokobeje ni dunwe. Onam mi po. Ewo wanshio conjuba Jamie pe mo fe mo shio con yo
Radon.
Nke ma bia ke bia ne oku ose otelo. Sorry ake nke nye je nshi jogba nshi.
Okay.
Oba oye Germany bia ne okay.
Imba Germany ne 2 weeks ne. Imba back.
Ewo
Exactly.
mini okoko pe no ku ose kete.
Oh, imba sheko, bago nye ekule Liberia. Sani ma she mlani ma bonu chumwe ko. Ko kwele inshi Ghana ni Bejiano Tomba ni Eya Ghana National Museum. She inwo ko on lelekeba.
Yo. If I get a question, conclusion, AJ in Neno Biane, or money, or me cooklo me, Abby.
Okay.
She none of you, if you were for one, or one, I can she, what does she know?
If you know, Naka, Nibi
Yeah.
Baba Omba, or I don't
So,
know.
like, she need BP by him.
Jamie Eba. Amen.
Yo.
Amen. Radon.
Yo anana urado utami obute o yemi fine. Yo tio na yaboli ufane kaje London mbutwe. Tio na yaboli ufane kaje London wambutwe. Yo ni ashaku na ya manche ufane o mute mo yenoba mun. 5 minutes.
Nígbà de manye
Nyabra.
ní àpọ̀ ní ṣíòkan
Radon.
nùgbọ̀ dromo ekebo te ní oyàṣẹ fífífí ní nọ́fọ̀nkù nínú ọ̀rádọ̀ mú wọ́n sí. Ní ó ṣe gàndé ìtàn bòun gan mínìjì nínú òfin ọ̀yẹ̀.
O find no big question here go.
Nke no wie no no ke shi o papa niji o cheni fogo tolori
Anakwale.
ne ya school ke bole oshi ni mi ya ke si gan bohun mini bohun òfin oye gan.
Oh, Gale, le incha atale ba chon we mo ye shian po ko baton ba chon shi be we mo le inro we mo 6 o ni ba mi e Ghana be we mo le Gale yen mi lo be no ni ba shian ge inga bi ye ge inte shi bi e fe banana kan sani ba o no ni mi inge inchio inga adangbe community eji mi in projects ne ni inge hele machine inge empower the youth. Okay, I'm only be babao na my amefi. Dani beken be only ba ni ameji of future generations there when through the project there we mean raise funds and awareness to promote education. Ye yeteshipe she within the Ghana Dangbe community and Ghana at large. On new in contribution in Geha in community to promote the community development and sustainable goals for the future. No more about Choni. If you're an immune sports scientist, main plan organize quizzes across schools in Greater Accra and expanded across Ghana. Ni many ba excel at this quiz there to get a scholarship. In K University, we are talking about this possibility, or there are a lot of things they are coming up. I plan to organize a football tournament for children ni or teshi ni they are also going to school. Or I want to combine education and sports as a sports scientist. Or nibi baba LA but she gave me pay my machun no ani and a platform there is excellent to put across this idea and see who can come on board and help with this cause. Or none of you want.
Yo, asango bieshe. Be Uncle Sam, kaja London, opani bomba mi.
Ura don nuwe ati ako handi beni nke ata okpo ashi konfi o man shi kon wa ebo modern no ni efi modromo na e wa she shushu ni eku esete mobile sanli sanje no e sanli kumemi first of all ani no wa fe ni ne ani o fe training physical training lo na gbeni lo fe training coffee jo ni ne many languages say and in French can even from Ukase. I call she board herself and our Bible. Make about your Sunday shorty.
Anokale. Ora don training lele in fail extra for 6 months. Then I can tell in few training winter needs snow in ne. O go I agbona no talk we ewa. Ewo small equipment device ko ninki okọ pe man on no ngeta. It's a home trainer. Or no imba train extra. She okọ pe le inter omo nke anu chimo nke fagbe. Or no go ni no me fit tele omo no sane be. She each way no ba train each way we be. It was a mental journey. Ni sane niji enyo niji mino ba be go
Language.
Exactly. Your language in your German, in your English, in your Spanish, in your some French. Back in school, or can say French few. Problem ke ushe other West African countries. Senegal, French speaking, Guinea-Bissau, Portuguese, Sierra Leone and Liberia, English speaking, Cote d'Ivoire, French. Football again, French. I'm a fan, but I'm a real French. Tomorrow in Ghana, I'm a real bluff. I'm a local language. Niji Ga, Tree, Ga Dangi, Ever, Hausa. I'm a new bluff. Language, me to a certain extent. I can explain and ask some questions in French and answer the questions as well. She get deep, get me here for me. She problem it was a different problem. Many and in villages can be ni no connecting me tower. I'm a French. I'm a da. Are we Wolof? Are we other languages? No, yeah. I a human communication, body language. But fiamo ni jie kenu otawo banye o fe no connecting. Ebana go to go buy ni o fe be that kind of non-verbal communication. You can use this sign language or nijin or najin. And then you get the answers. The communication is not fluid, but still there. From Germany all the way across France, Europe, no problem. I can speak Spanish in Spain, German in Austria, in Switzerland, in Germany, and then some French in some African countries. It was the local language barrier. If I had troubles, she's still there. You find ways and means to communicate around this barrier.
Yo, ni akwa irado. Mami osofo fa ni oba mi kaja America.
Yo, no more of an irado. Nyame no brakpo mention kono. Ake ochu nuchu moni ba fe no kwemo no ke ha obrahi abi ko obrahi abi ni ametashi ye comfort zone na mesmo na mechiu amehe. Moni pema amesmo ja ye ni atwa game ke ni bi shi na nybo ke yinto ne habo ni ojielekpo ni leno oji mo na ebu he ja ko he yinto papa ya ke gbe no fun aje gbe bibi o ni bi egbe no shi leno e ke bo chomi ni ke ya hwehwehwe shi ma bia ke beni obapu e testation te atmosphere yo te me na bu haten ake ukta uko pe no ke ba oma te amefete ame nshame lo efi ame na pe
Ora no why no we ake comfort zone and kwale nyeninti TV program no yi the main thing oni awie ake me ba tishin ake ye ni wo ho o fane wo mi a wo hi ni wo fe no go control wo shi ne ke hwe mo na ise ge ni me no afi no go ni a challenge wo oni wo ke point o ra no age o ba bote ne ge comfort zone enwe sani ni achete le aba fila la e ami age ata ko bai alo age BOHU woti ningme wa inke BOHU woti wa ya pa ji ako gbe la le babao one pillar kingdom ni o teshi me babao e babu ame na aba fila le ami ni teshi bi di teshi bi pe ni age nungwa bi mi o su bi mi la bi mi mo fia o babu ye Independence Square ni ameke bakpa mi be ni ala a changongo a ye Ghana flag me mi e shame o e wale na ameke bahami ye Independence Square ni neoji chelemo ni te teshi inte la radio ngame anasa ne ba ame twa mi ameke mi ba sani every Wednesday inte ame wulo moje asole hami inte teshi ni ya pamani fe ni talk for pie ni moto nyen ni mi foni ni teshi bi oh mafiamo mi she be homo wonu ba ye before troubles ba ni na me na ke ni bi ni ba ni teshi be e ba fite ake teshi le ko uber driver dibo na trebu o ya ajen aba ho phone aba yibo aba ho lolly e wo teshi yen gi shi mo e ba me small na ya teshi e wo ni moko e ba wa teshi hi anyumyan ake teshi formo bi na eje teshi ni efe no ko ni Africa mo efe ko da ni she ya na iwa ni kente yo mo nje ya sala na mi ata po ne ke mange dio le video ayu o mi e we ani ni she e ba teshi ma mi ni eke noya mba inge me pi baba o manche me ke ni bi ni o teshi wa gbasane ni won to noya e ha o ma e wo yen ni bi ami e wo ne ko buta mo le e ba gbelegbe baba o e ha wo teshi ke wo gan dangbe community e fe o mi she ba dawa everyone ake teshi won na eko na ganjiro na me wo
yo ora don mami so for be she tio na ya bole o fa no je tio na ya bole o fa no je me yo fa ke tio yo mami so ko no kon no ba bi o ba nyo bi
je no ko se is wo fe no wo yo wo sole mo afi ake no ni anna na etu ne efe challenge ha oblahin ko oblahi mo fe mo kra no ko no yo mi wo hellish no teshi ako ba mo ho ba mo fe no ko to mo wo program ne mi hu manya ma fe in your own small way wa nyo fe no ko e wo feel ka wo decision wo bi anga wona me wona ne me mo fe mo he wale no feel chu no chu le jugba ni mo kwa na ise
okay
no ni market
yo ora don
amen
ango sa ba nyo ba mi ko
ora don go ya te no bra po no ani we plan sa ke wa fe no go tumo whether school o no go no kwa coach ani anya me fe
o fa no me no voice come ba me o ge in plan sa ke ma fe school ni ba coach melo
ni anya me fe no fe similar
oh well ya sports scientist me onu juma ni nchuone ni bange inge different cycling clubs ye Accra ya nasa negba na me womin to machi ameise ma support ame true sponsors ye Germany wo bia ne inge yin wo mi to wo sponsors ni ba anye ama sponsor cycling competitions back in Ghana na ke promote cycling also in Ghana ni fe eje sponsorship ke shikana kwa wo mi o no mi nuchumo mi here bi dani Eastern region woman ko na actually vida na use of cycling to help girls to mold them into a better
Uncle Sam,
right
o fa ne ka on mute he don mi ko fa Uncle Sam.
koni
Me to lie.
enye
O
chon
mi ba na ya
ko
bole mi
peta
ba.
mono
Na
ni
mo le mi
eke
ma.
wa gbe ke bi ye na me yo a community le on gelen la sanigba ni le o mi to o ma chi se ye no ko ne kemi e o project ele e ba fe baba o je beni wo ke support fe ba be no ni ge fo yin ele ni modromo na abanya chunwe ni
Yo, na mo le London. O pa no mute mo e.
Yo, fala mi nga mafia mo eklamano mi shim Emmanuel mi shibo konwa de in fact ingma ese cry Facebook okay no
ora don
yeah obo modern wa de you are an inspiration ke ha yeah you te ni to make bo aka shi ni ofe ne bon make your gambia incredible it's just
thank you
ake moko ina bon make shi ni to ma bi po di ake shi o na ake shi bon ogba ake shi o na problem with business ke ni bi e wo be no o ya o plan di de fe to mo no ba kwa ke mane mi mani di visa lo ne ke ma fe ne ke kono kana na agbaji nke shika fite mo no fite egbe ani alo mi to ma kwa ke to plan le wante chon kwa be ne ba take bu ke no ba ya ke ni bi fe
true ora don wa for the inspirational words for the incredible journey or be fan again let's no plan ahead obanye no ka you are taking a risk she logistically a visas can be ele ke okwe mi ojogba be bonje o e ba fibo she in German passport if you go ready it was still I had to travel with my Ghanaian passport and I'm a proud Ghanaian. I would still hold a dual citizenship. The biggest advantage with my Ghanaian passport there was for the West African countries. Senegal, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Cote d'Ivoire. I don't need any visa because of the ECOWAS community. She's still a police for Yegbeno. Kote ubao abai shikai all day dana stamp people out. E won gamena confrontation. Okay, I'm not gonna pay. She o passport e amede e wo go pay again bo e no pay. She within the ECOWAS treaty here, a West African citizen you are supposed to roam free up to 90 days within another West African territory. She still the free movement was restricted for personal benefits. I point out all the time, okay, sometimes it works, okay, in pay, like I'm an ECOWAS citizen, and some people, some border crossing did not demand any money. They were even excited about the project and stamped me out right away. Sierra Leone, excellent. Mauritania, the only country near as a Ghanaian, and you need a visa. You applied 3 months before I left. Any noni bananle okay as a Ghanaian, for instance, officially you won't get a visa for Mauritania no matter what. Yeah, go from red list no. Okay, or apply na Ghana passport rejected straight away. Or even if in the pom still they will reject me, always and I find other solutions. Ni Morocco in a visa within 1 week. And even a week later or a month later, Ghana and Morocco, they now forge a relationship. Or if you're a Ghanaian, you just have to fill out paperwork and you can still go to Morocco without a visa. The paperwork is enough. Or that's the new relationship bilaterally between Ghana and Morocco. For every country you go, you need to inform yourself ahead of time. Do you need a visa? Then yes, you have to apply. It will just mess up your whole itinerary. Oh yes, I applied for only Mauritania and Morocco. Other countries within Europe, I didn't need any visa.
we were don
Na mo lo fa no be eche. Dr. Mate o fa no ba mi ke je France. Dr. Mate.
Yo, no more to radon. Me omishi when you mean no ni akpo me shile kon. She enyeminu no you are na try she okwo so te Germany back. Nka wakwe so mo. You know ba so mo aboma na yejeme.
Oh, okay.
Ni o afemo from test. O afemo test age ka wo check countries no o chomo nke ba.
Wake one go. Na me no ogwo zote ye cause no ke one ani.
Dr. Marty, Monivia, Orado, in Conse, 2 weeks, me work on so many projects, including documentary film, or can you ask more within February, March, in Conse, ni in your team, Agboa, ni Yense, or ke, Mogwe Fair Ready, I get band and I get quiz, and if I check be team any yo back home I'm back when be fami pepe e onwele sanebekra shiale ba Ghana le keteshin le insha no ni o family le mofiamo inchu enu chumo ejeme e o kebi ba share e no na afi akwana afi
Yo rado Dr. Martin be a share. Ni Ayishanko kaje London one botwe. Ni Ayishanko kwane no beloshina.
Okay. Me banye do manye ni mi ha manye wu.
Nanya brown.
Manyaba
Yes. Inte ya nke space court ya na sanigba fi no ya ngene mba no nyema no nye o ya ni magba no. O ya no na ke miss quite a bit. No ni ma bi nyeji. Ma bi on brand new eji. Ile much about no yake gadang benyo biko ige bicycle ije Germany ke baga. Anyway, she infoluku anukwali infoluku much. She luckily ni mbagbeli ne ne man no ake boji money ofie na kan okwe. Normal bi boji professional cyclist jibo.
over that I'm a hobby cyclist. A
Oh, hobby.
cyclist, exactly, or hobby cyclist. In no chuma poten, in chuma, she ne no ninge schedule mini, inge chat your nibi mean you.
Oh, okay. No, it's
Exactly.
just an hobby, the start you'll be traveling. How long, how many days they take you?
105 days or 3.5 months.
1 5, no, okay. No, okay, move no, actually, kumeni, jeme, be to more safe, how do you manage it? Because I
Well,
get kumeni.
Ni Ayishanko oba mi echakulele no no bi ole bi e ha fe hito emo ono wo bi eya. Mi po fa ni Ayishanko fa ni no ba mi.
Yo, ni akọ boni oyue bia ne ke twi he like ni bi ne bo nye chome ni bi na me fi exercise ke ni bi wo ma mi me ke ni bi ko ke le enjoy exercise wa ke shi mo ni die ni eto le fi o exercise o de ke san ni to ba fi ten ni o ba nyo o hani amenu ne ke exercise ne ni enyo e wa agbomotu ni o twi if you need just cholesterol ni bi ji no ni titiri wo yo e gan ke starch ni e wa gbomotu e wo to e ba fi ni ke ni ne te o ba na psychologist ni ba fi ni kan lu chumo ni
all right, don't worry for this question. Biane inge another excellent NGO eba chaya niji Cleopatra Community and Health Development. Ame kefami age la community amo ambawa koni through education and through health and community again I'm a provider of health screening. I'm a provider of other sustainable objectives through even education. I'll become an ambassador for their NGO as well, and also promote through this project. The community. And they are health experts. Ophelia, their daughter Daniela,
Doris.
Exactly, Abbas. No could have mentioned any new now. I remember no in fear. He was me bashame in la class of schools in the beginning of Basanomo. Ni for the upcoming future. we'll be following up on this initiative. I'm a health program, I'm a field health screening for maternity tests, equally blood pressure, all this I'm a field community. Or I expand to other Ghana communities. And as a health expert there, this is where I will come in. Already, I may lay this foundation or through this partnership, what Chaya, put our resources together. Promote in the Ministry of Sports and Recreation, Minister Anasaneba. Again, my initiative say, I know I'm a ministry, a new initiative now may come up with there. It aligns very well. Like I use cycling to promote health and well-being in Accra and across Ghana. The Janotoni bomba ni with time oba kwebeni fe ba yale. Tree like any BLA or mege or papa me ke you te negela ne mo fiamoi. Based on your lifestyle, you could develop it even when you are young or old. That would be another thing. Or maybe that came back. She's money in educational initiative there. For me, the main pillar to support and promote education. Okay, no ne back here fan makwebeni obanye obu afen na ewo chukomemi.
Yo, Oradon, negative partner no charming be help for me here. Ufitame
Okay,
Ufitame kaje me no ni jo ka ba gbumo kwa bu ni a play gidigres for me ka che me ka ya wa. You only two one you know.
Yo be no ni baba ole be important mo.
Oh, let me one.
Oh, okay,
Show me Dr. Abuin.
Dr. Abuin, mewo opanye, Dr. Abuin Malabuin. Okay, okay.
Anti Tio ka je London wo nínú eko on mute one over me. Eh, wo bi ete. Ata do fa ne mi ba wo bi ete. Ata de mi ba. Anti Tio.
Yeah.
Na ya boni.
Fine. Yeah. Emmanuel, mi kama bi wa ka shi. Mi kama bi ka shi wo experience no te true. Onwe.
Me know it.
One way.
Yeah, maybe I can see one experience not a true. Is there anything no I feel like differently? Can you
Davida, non in chomie, no mi ma chento. In chatting no go. It was part of the adventure. No lenoni ba, no ba botemi, no kwebe no ba jemi ha. Okay, o lenoni ba the whole excitement, the fun is short-lived. Okay, in that opportunity ma fike ele ma fike mo no ele ngbeko na pago majinshi etele benisa beni nkenye fun ha I'm happy with the outcome.
Yo nyame be oh mo ko ewu ende no eko nyame wayo oji na agbe mo o kana no ba mi Ofane, why you ofane ngwe mano yu okejo? Why you again?
Ofane oira don.
Ofane me mano yu okejo. Me mano yu okejo.
Kono ojugban efi. Ofane odie.
Nge me mano yu okejo.
Ofane mi we can get teshin.
Oh, teshin. Okay. Yo, no.
Yeah. Ofane wobashi wonye no ekono ojugban akeshin. Back here in teshin no nieba fe esa teshin bi anye wa dienche. Wekula unyese ni wekula egmo na wa egmo wekuna wa akeshin eba fe no kutomoneke. Aje wa lo ye teshin. Shi ni enye ko efun etwi no ake eba fe neke wa teshi biye teshi fe nyese ni wekula unyese wonta oni enane ya keshi lani edeba boda wekuba anyi wekuba to ise odogba lewo nutumo ni ashi teshi wekuba momi ni ehani nuchumu eyeyin keji ekuwese ba mi eshe mi kupale yese wewo won sile kon boyu oni
Yo,
ewu me fe mbutue ni ameke ban ro won sile kon iradon
yo, yo. Nyame wa yo bo wo radon o radon wa. Yo benye me fi akeshe ngene no twuma wo kagba me nyin ke ha ana ne ade fa ne ani o ba to gbeja no ni wo ke ni akpo abakpa no e ko eja keshe san je le pi ye mi den je ye pi ni ma fi bo na ka no ano o ba to gbeja no wo kla aba
Remember.
no e ko.
Actually, Benny a show a video minta ni ma buzzword ma ke ake o fele full screen. Shina body ma fi e jage screen pe in show ni
Okay, screen
Yeah.
ngbenu
enlarger.
hoping ake e ba enlarge share enlarge ní àpọ̀ olùràdàn
Radon.
nínú àtún ó àtún lójú wọn àgbo wọlé nìkẹ́ níbi ìfẹ́ mu ní wọ́n gba raise ṣìkà ṣìmọ̀ náà mi ọ̀ka sí ọ kọ́ ẹ̀ bí ní ẹ̀yà skul ẹ̀ dáa náà fẹ́ nogo ní ká fẹ́ nogo tọ́ ẹ̀ pẹ́ńdwẹ̀ pẹ́ńpà ányò bínú àkọ́ ẹ̀ ẹ̀nà ẹ̀ target ní ọ̀ kẹ́ ní ẹ̀ bá ṣẹ́ erase ọ̀ṣìkà pìí oblanunko na efita mkpehe ya dovwe marathon bene ye 60 nige race shika nina kan shika eke ahe telescope alo microscope ha asha clinic ye gam etekle kweke a plan ake every time ke ye 60 e ba run je viens shkome ni a run itole no ifio mi ake nibi na fio na ya expedition kena kan nibi pako won kase na fio ake pon ocho ogbe ake enyi se obla yin kome ameke ka te ni bo oke oko pe ete no wole ake ekwe ba shebe no ba fele da finoko nikeje bude nche obi ko nyemi me ke oba na team ni team amen run na kan abon London Marathon na marathon London Marathon to run it you have to actually buy the
The
ticket
tickets.
to even run
Good.
no nyemi ndaboshi ake noko tomboni yue no fe ni blofo ba ke innovative de kwe ko fe me hu ba follow bo no ko kwe neke ni nge hie wo mi ni dafi so bi ke ameya homo amba je man short ya no ni ameko ko pe info desert ni ameke shkapi nyamese na ameke ya na ameka awa ni aye homo ni shike ko ni ba hwe ake machine wo bi school ya no oyiru adon ake otu neke no tumo ifi omi ake wo ba tabu eko no ba ni miege mo go fe no ko no ni nko ji mini ji inspiration ni ha efe mini chibo no fe mini he odwen ni ha ofe na ke no ko na oje mo ra don shida no ba shimbo kra maso no owo wo nga eja ke bonu wo ke wo ma yuwa ni begen bi amena no ni ai ba fe ni wo menu wo yo man se isana wo nga ake mini won wo ba nya wo ba fi ni wo kwa wa ni iba mu ni iba mas no ufa ne ndabushi shida no ba ya wo nga
Ora don wa ni BFN over here. Nsusu fan baba we every year at least koni la na sun akagbo ma organize some cycling competition homowo alo bike to my road cycling logo na kan o fan egbe agenda ni mi nkwefen mi na ke raise more funds to support community work ni kengba no yesani ni mba ingeteshi youth on ya nasa negba homowo shimo mi ofen wole port be I'm a commando respects ye teshi akuchiame ni ngame nasa negba ame bache mi ame invite me age no fie esa wo hie wa wonto no ba ni wo nasa negba ni nge chwame no ni ngage youth ni yo teshi efen ka me kwe no ni moko no ni mba chunwe ake ame ke ba wa me nga koni ame boti ame nja me mi na ame boti abi ame yake ane mini wo ba nye wo fi ni okewa je wo hipe ki ko ofe no ku bon se na mo baba e habo shi ofe no drink o man no ya o community shi ake you te ni yo ni paflache abenuchimo ni atachonshi ni a shekad ni abe future they are young I may 16 I may 20 I may 25 I may a life ahead of them mofiama ye no ko ye mi ni ke eke hie wo mi wa keji eke o ame ba che ame 5 groups ni ame provide some kind of farming services no ko mofiama ba nye fe no ko she sa no tashi no bon o ngawo no obon o hebi market mo ko fe no ko neke ani miuma ye ma fe lo je me o ba nyo fe a hon je o ko pe o ba ta shi bon o ba nye ofe noko ni je noko ni moko efo mu shi noko ni bo ko yin o mi ake no ni oni ni na anu chumone te shi art and culture ame juo ame feel ene ewo obanye ni o check dancing group no ka ke o ba ka se jo ni wa do ye events ashi alo oba wole lamo oba la ko ni wo ya event ni wa la ni bi baba o ye ewo fa ne you te nye katashi ni nye expect ake moko ke shika ba wo nye de alo moko ba wo nye nunchumo si nye jenche ni nye ba wo nye nga nye ba ya ma de nye ba ka ke o no ni wo ba nye wo twi anye ne no no ba nye wo fi ne ko obon o he wa mo alo ko chupapa na ba chi o ida ba na ke o ame wa me nga ame na noko na mento na fi si ame be resources ye o ba nye o chi ame ise ni amese chimo BNN many yo abrochie ano amehe mami age woye many they are hungry for success amento amefe noko she amedwenko ke ya kushon e wo ke wo another idea alo woye in a position yani yo in haichu ni yo mi chuni from 7 to 4 5 times a week I'm a full-time employee she noko fio ni na injon shia ni nke noko fio wo mi inwe kumi nke support school ya ni mba dwen agbowa ake je nwe kupe yo she iye peshi community ni ayega community na ayega na fe mi penye machu na kenu chumo she ke wo pull resource together ake ye ni wo yo wona noko fio wonye wo ba che some foundation ko koni wo ke support wo community wo ke shika wo moko de tashi ni de inka in ha moko shika mi hanye the tools and equipment mi tonye be nye ba ya wo ha ko nye njenye ya nya mo lo ni nye to nya mo imba ni nge lo ba wo de tabi ma chobo bi no ba fi ha e wo sani wo empower me wo support ame with the resources that they need to develop the skills that they have ke jijoju ke lamoju ke noko nekenju Obanye will empower me with the position that we are in. Okay, truth be told, I'm in a better position to support initiatives back home. I have my limits. Okay, OBAANYE Cleopatra Health and Community Development then ni baba o ye ni amenfe ni ke mi o ke ba wo mi e be won fe bi kenwa noko agbo ni ele kako wo ba jenshi and it's never too late ke achi community Ghana community England eko nli aka eko bo yen Germany ne she ma fe research ni OBAANYE na pe ni hawo amonga ke te o ma fe ten what you community say get small foundation allow small donations ni meneke mean talk pe for 100 kilometers marriage shika few ni abuana na ba fe no kwa ho ni ba ni ma ahelish na me hia bon gbele ma ke aba ha opportunity the platform mini woko ba chu no eji no ni in ke ba gbe wo incredible and wonderful online session na onye radon
okay ni apo me o radon anye me wo fe wo nu ke wo tu enfan akọ blanu ni noko ken here ewo efa keje man ni akase ni yeshon ni fio ton wona yu oda ne edwen man hi ni fe ni bi at least wona ko himbe no ne fe oteme pinyen wo fe sinu etwa aga no page no ne sana fe imo ke yeli ji oteme ko ba nyi wo dwen no kokro ni wo wo fe ni wo ba nye o ke wa wo ma keje no kokro a wo man bi amele ake bofoko ye shonko ne dwan mehi da ne ejele hu echomlo tomboni amechomlo ne aje heko ni ji ake je mejo shi echu lololo wo sole ake nuchumu aba ededa koni echu koni eneko ni ekeya ni ka wa anye me fiomi ake mene na ke nchecho boni ntashi ehin gbe fe boyin ni mi egba na iko gbongbo alo ina shefe mi ake ngbo no no anye mi me mi danye fenye shi age nyeba bo otu e plamana no ni ndumonye na jian ni kenda mo fe mo no babo tu e ni kenda ni aposhi no amoton ne ifi omi age wo ke mba na agbe ni danu wo asole e masumu no wo trashi no wo e no ago cheme ganye me
Amen.
ago ni me ke na me
Amen.
tra o manya ba
Yeah.
tra je wo gbe ko me
Yeah.
tra ba ni me mi na ehwe no wo ba fe
So
Yo, ni ade ora don ye. Ni what Facebook hello me san ye no shin nye ma che mo fia mo gbe Ebenezer Alute babu wote Charles Freshman la ke ye Belgian le babu wote oko space clothing le babu wote oko space clothing le Gamashin he know edun ke well spoken my brother. Please come and support Gamada to transform education in Gamashin. And le Gamashin ye pay edun oko space clothing. Onyame yo trio abe ma no ko kakadan they can support to go sin nye maka ne fe ofa ne ngabo ni akpọ ngabo copy Facebook or anye no abo to no ne kan ye agbene
okay
le no eke God bless you in your charitable work for Gadangbe and your endeavor wo iradon nyeme eni wo se wa gbe mami osofo ko ni eso le su enu ha wo ko ni jomo afen ko asawo fen ekeni akpoke eyoko pe eni akaka ya Ghana museum me wo ba ka museum ni yo nkete ofen wa dumo inu okesa infoni mami osofo fa no so le awo
yo mo fa no radon ni fa na nye ha wo solia drolo ke mo bona leche beke na shine wo min dabo shi baba o yo somo ko mi hele hewo ake Yehowa be mi no bo adesan fe o ke mo fe mo wo he ko ke ye shipon ne no no ke ni le dro wo ni de o ke ha wo pe shoke ha wonu wo keye wo boa me koko me hu gbeke ne obi nu ni bope ofa ehe ni bope obu ehe ne ye ohwehwehwe esa ehe ake eji ogbe kechon neke ne chumo na etu ne no manche woke oyura don hale ni wonda bo shi hu won hale ye wala ke he wale no ke hale ne ke chu neke ne chumo ne no kwemo ni chumo ke ha jemfe ni anake mo fe mo ba nye fe noko de ke ye bua enyemi ke na anyu ke weku wonda bo shi ko ni nu nchomwe twa ne won wole ke ba oden ake oko ni ne wulu amo emme ni ohale wala se chele ohale he wale ohale nyemo noni yo emle ake ibachu ne ke wa me ejiboye wa onichumo ewon piamole no drole no buhe hu efe ni ya ke no fe no ni edwen ebamia hale ye Yesu Kristo gbe ni no ncho ake gbe ma de sanjiwo je no fe no ni ka moko fe ni moko sumo ni won pa fai ake Yehowa keje ale no ekole moko tashi ni je ebi ni ije ewe kunyojile ewe ke heche ba chuni bon pa bu fa won fo fe mi ye Yesu Kristo gba aka pe eno be mi ye won ba wala se chele ke he wale won hale ake enu ka pe nyon ma ba nyon ye ni ne ju ko ni nanle sinu ncho keje ale no moko atesha wo le ba na no ba jele ke ba jemi me so to enable to ene Yehowa no kwamo no wulo awotwe idro ke ni kase mondwemo ni wanye wakase no ko ni wo ho dromo ke ni so to no ke ha wo ke tuni ni me anahese watu eni chumo wo wede watu ewekufen wo wode egbefa ya ke ba fen Yehowa kwamo enu no fele fefefe wo me ni wo bakase ni ne hu Yehowa eje wo mi kokoko wo ba cha no no wa hye ni mefe ale ake mo fe mo yese na mo ni mo fe mo ba nye nuku afe ene wo bi obo ni wo bi jo mo short fe wo hale ke me ewe ku me fe ke me fe ni ba boto ime na gine ake Yehowa bo di oshishi no gbe ona ajugba na ke wo gbe hinya ni wo Yehowa jo mole no jo wo hu enmene ke wo se fe ke ashina no amen.
Amen.
Yo, beto bole be o da mo fia mo shikon ni adiso ya ke wo
Over there.
wo hu nya wo bo abo ina ne ke no wo
Yeah, I think me na mi jo for bro.
wo former educationist ni echon ni ke Ghana education so echon wo club agbasa de ke ha ni o mi ni wo mi ba yue wo mi education minister ba yue ake ba chon gan keje gbe ke bi asin o ba wa gbla mi odugba wo kan wo nfe mo abo mo de ko ni nya wo ba bu awo ina ne ke no agbene ni apo o fa ni ka wo ba gbe na ne ke wo ye after class alo after school na me wa me fe ready ni kwa basmo ni ame